So, hello everybody, and welcome to the very first day of the Eqz Uprising tournament. And we will be moving on into the match real soon. And for now, we have caster JLo, and this is Nifty Goat from Bhutan as well. So, JLo, do you want to introduce yourself right now? Okay. So, as always, guys, we will be moving on to the match as soon as all the players are in the air. And we do have a lot of good teams in this lobby here, guys. So I did see the players of Team Zero Tolerance from Bhutan, and you all might be thinking that I'm biased starting off with the Bhutanese team, but that is the team that I could see from the first hand. And other than that, guys, I could see the team RLX, one hit GODZXRLX, and that I did see the players of Team Eqz Esports as well in the lobby, guys. So this means that the lobby is going to be really interesting. And for now, we are already in the plane. And the very first match, guys, the match started off. We are here in the Erangel match, and we can see the players of Team Eqz Esports. This is a team that is familiar with me, and right now we can see Storm, we can see Tfue, and the first zone gets formed up towards the eastern part, guys. So towards the shelter is where the zone has been formed up.
Right, so kicking things off with, as usual, the Erangel, the map known, for no humankind, obviously, because all of the teams will be dominating from the get-go itself. So it's my first time casting along with Nifty, and well, because I've witnessed him casting, and it's such an honor to be here with him today. So let's see, guys. Erangel, we can see there's going to be a huge tendency around in the mid of between school and Milta, most probably around in shelter. We can see a lot of teams that will be kind of battling it out to kind of loot around. Now the question here is, who would be able to get the first knock, the first blood? And speak of the devil, guys, here you have it, guys. The first knock, the first blood has been taken right there and there itself. Let's take a closer view.
Alright, so we are seeing the fights taking place right near the shelter area. We do see the finishers coming in using the revolver. So I guess the players there, they don't really have the AR or the SMGs to work with, but with the revolver that they have, they're making full use of the guns that they have in their hand, and we can already see the first blood being shed there. And with that, let's see how the remaining teams from the opposing team will come in for the fight. And right now the zone will be restricting in the next 2 minutes, and we do see the players of team WPXVX on our screen here. Currently they don't have any teams nearby, and I guess they don't have the mobility to work with as well. But sadly, the players of Team Zero Tolerance has lost up on one of the players, and Team X1 seems to be losing out on a player here as well. So other than that, we have the rush coming in against the sides of Team One Hit GGxBB, and with that, the grenades are being thrown in. The throwables are coming in from both the sides. PAPPA seems to be coming in from the opposing side here. So it's a 4v4 fight. The players of Team GGxBB currently, they are waiting for the players of Team PAPPA to aggress forward, but it's a 2v2 split coming in from the sides of Team GGxBB, and we have the beautiful mugshot coming down there as well.
Right, so along with that, guys, I think what we are witnessing right now is the clash in between Team PAPPA and Team GG, the Shield. So let's see, guys. I think both teams are sort of holding on to their locations and kind of waiting till the next move has been taken from the opposition team. But the question here is, guys, who would be able to get the first knock? Let's see. We can definitely see, just to add on to what Nefty said, we do see a 2v2 split from GG, and we can also see that Team WP might be having a little bit of concern, given that they are not close to one another. So in case if one does get knocked, it's going to be very disadvantageous for the team. And a brutal fight that is happening in around farm. I believe that should be between Team L7 versus X1 Deadly. And if we take a closer look into the leaderboard, we can see L7s are leading with a total of 3 eliminations. Last man standing for X1, guys. We got Massa, the fragger for the team. Let's see what sort of gameplay we're going to witness by Massa here. If he is able to unfold 1v3, but the revive has happened along with his team. So the team to be eliminated in the first round itself 1. What an unfortunate start.
So the players of Team Legit 7 right now, they have lost out on one player. So Concept will be the first casualty coming in from their side. But they did get the entire wipe against the players of Team X1 Deadly. So Team X1 Deadly, they will be leaving out the very first match here with just one elimination in their favor. And with that, Legit 7, they go in for a really good fight, takes out the entire squad from Team X1, and with just one casualty coming in from their side, I would say that it is a good fight starting off this tournament here, and especially the momentum and how the confidence of the players will be boosted up after this fight will be really in the favors of Team Legit 7. So right now we have the players of Team PAPPA here trying to see where to rush in. They have the opposition on the both sides, so they are in a 2-4-2 split, and the players of Team PAPPA are right in the center. But again, when you are in the center, all you have to do is unite yourself and push against one side. So united you stand, divided you fall. And the players of Team PAPPA right now, I guess they're still trying to see which side they should push upon. So the IGL seems to be having a quite delay right now, but the finish comes in, and with that it's the first elimination added up to the points of PAPPA. And with that, the players of Team GGxBB, they lose out on one player. Alright, a very good spray down coming in, gets two players down with one knock. Xenos with a very good knock coming in. Angle, and this is the advantage, but oh my god guys, he overextended his spray there, and with that he gets knocked out. And when you are in a very high tier lobby guys, you cannot afford to make this type of mistake. He went in for a really good knock, but as soon as he went in for the finish, he gets knocked out, and all the work that he put in, it might be turning out into a bad position for their team instead. And with that, the players of Team X-Force, my bad, they're coming in for the third party. But with that, PAPPA, we have Oscar here out in the front line trying to go in for the jump shot, and he gets a lot of damage, gets the knock on Thor, and Thor is down. And with that, we have Worry coming in from the other side, the last hope for his team. He does have the full health in his HP, but he's up against two players. It's a 1v2 situation for this fight, but again we have the third party nearby, so whoever wins this fight they might not be able to survive any time longer, as we have the third party coming in real soon. But for now, I guess the players of Team One Hit GGxBB, Worry, will be the last guy holding on. He does have the grenade here, gets a beautiful knock with the grenade. Oscar goes down. Worry not worrying any bit longer, he gets a knock. It's a 1v1 situation. In terms of the health, we have Aima, or is it EXO? Let's just call him EXO guys. Alright, so EXO here, he's trying to go in for the revive. He stops down the entry for Worry with the Molotov here, and we have One Hit GGxBB. Alright, Team X-Force coming in from the backside, but they are going in for the fight against the other team here. So now they're backed up. They're going in for the fight against REDBULL, and with that we have the players of Team REDBULL Esports. Roy will now be the last guy. He's going in for the throwables here, trying to get some knocks, or he's trying to go in for the delay, I guess. But Roy, I guess he will be able to get the revive, but I'm not sure about the clutch here. Okay, Team X-Force coming in from the different sides. We have Dizzy here coming in with the DBS, and the backup is coming in from Canzer. And with that guys, it's the finish coming in, and ooh, it's the finish on the other side guys. GGxBB, they're out, and we have REDBULL Esports out of this game as well. So with that, 4 teams are out: VE, One Hit XBB, and the other 2 teams. And with that guys, we are seeing the next zone getting formed up towards the eastern part. So Mansion is right in the dead center. We have the players of Team Zero Tolerance there near the Mansion area, and the players of Team EX are going in for the rotation as well. Zero Tolerance trying to get the knock here against the players of Team PX. And with that, the players of Team Zero Tolerance, they have lost out on Snipex. So we have Daddy, Innovic, and Boogie, the 3 players holding on.
Right, so we can see a beautiful spray over there by Team Zero Tolerance against Team PX. So let's say I feel like, Boogie would be going in for the rush, kind of, relocating himself, going in for a different angle. Now let's see what sort of strategy we're about to witness from PX, given that, the rush is incoming straight towards them from Boogie. He's completely taking a different route, a different angle to kind of overlook. And we can see the PXs are also taking a different route. Now, this is quite an interesting view that we are about to witness. And meanwhile, we can see Team LNN Crown being eliminated in the 16th position. A spray over here by Sauron. We can see WPVXs are taking another fight. Did I just read that right? WPVX. You're gonna see a lot of WPs at this point, guys. This is the news. I think Dracula actually told me about, there's gonna be a lot of surprises. I think I kind of witnessed what sort of a surprise it is right now. And they heard, guys, PX's member has been knocked out. So let's see, zero tolerance. Boogie is doing the deed for the team, guys. He's completely, moving towards different locations, different angles, kind of taking an overview into, the possible surroundings. And meanwhile, we can see Boogie then getting a couple of shots from TLC. Two legends over here. Ooh, that was quite uncalled for, guys. That was completely uncalled for. Boogeyman just went completely boogie, that's for certain. So with that, guys, I think TLQ Legends were able to secure one elimination over here. We can see another team, X Forces, coming into the heat as well. There's a lot of teams, guys. XF Akaza taking out. Did I just read that right too? Akaza? Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
sir.
Okay. These
Alright.
are surprises, sir.
I bet.
No worries, no worries. Over to you, Nifty. I think you have a better POV towards the outskirts of shelter. So let's take a POV view into Nifty. Nifty, over to you.
All right. So sorry for the disturbance. And now we're moving on to the other fight here. So the players of Team X Force are here, but we do see Batman in the mugshot there. So we actually have the Batman here, and then Akaza is here as well. I guess this is the character from the anime. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's the Akaza himself, because we have the Batman and the mugshot there. And yep, guys, zero tolerance from Bhutan. And a good thing for the Buddhist teams, guys. I heard that one of the OGs from the PUBG community is coaching them. So huge shout out to Aspirin as well. And let's see, guys, how well zero tolerance will be able to improve under the guidance of Aspirin. And right now we have the players of Team EQZ currently with zero elimination, but they have all the 4 players alive. And apart from Team EQZ, we can see almost all the teams going in for the fight, and they have been losing some players. They have been gaining the eliminations as well. So as the zone is shrinking down, we are seeing the amount of spaces remaining for the teams to hold decreasing. So now all the teams are going in for the fight here, and with stage 2 we just have 34 seconds remaining before the next zone gets formed up. And as soon as the next zone gets formed up, guys, from stage 3, 4, 5, that is the stage where we will see a lot of chaos breaking down, a lot of teams going in for the fight, and only the strongest will survive.
Right, so just to add on to what Nifty was saying, guys, am I seeing this right? Habs is playing for EQZ Esports. I'm so baffled at this moment. Dracula did warn me that there's gonna be a lot of surprises, and I guess I just witnessed the second surprise already, guys. Here we go. So I think EQZ is gonna, kind of spur the tables up, given that we have a new addition for the team as well. Now, if you can see, we have about just 4 teams within this safe circle. Meanwhile, the rest of the teams might have to, kind of get into a lot of hassle to get into the safe zone. We can see my girls are also heading towards the zone as well. Let's go, girl power. Right, so I believe our Alexas will be having a close encounter very soon the minute they hit into the zone. We can also see Sons of Lons over here securing 4 eliminations. A duo partner over here, a duo powerhouse over here, guys. We got Luzum, we got Mato. So I believe they will be going against Team UFs. Meanwhile, X Forces, I see throughout the kill feed, guys, X Forces, there's a lot of kills happening around. However, they were able to secure 4 eliminations along with WP and L7s and Sols. Meanwhile, we can see WPVX scoring 2 eliminations, 1 hit 1, TLQ Legends with 1, and ZTs with 1. Now, the rest of the teams may need to, kind of strive harder, given that we do have 15 teams remaining, 47 alive. Meanwhile, we can see EQZ Esports are having the fight over here, guys. Origins are having the fight against ZT. It is absolutely phenomenal. In about 53 seconds, we will be closing into the next stage of the zone as well. fights are already spurring up from back to back. And as you can see, the minute we hit stage 5, there's gonna be absolute domination. Nifty and I will have definite trouble on keeping one eye with just one squad, because there's gonna be a lot of squads, right, Nifty?
Yes, indeed. And Jilo, did I just hear you mentioning that you have a female squad here in the grand finals?
Absolutely, I have my girl
Ooh.
squad. Yeah, ATX1, LUSTFIRE they are.
Ah, all right. So it's good to know that there's a female squad in the grand finals as well. And huge shout out to Team ETX, guys. We'll be looking out to how they perform as well. And for me, guys, I like to see the female gamers, and in Bhutan as well, we do have a lot of upcoming female gamers. And for now, it's good to see. And Jilo, are they from Sri Lanka? There's ETX.
Absolutely, all of them are from Sri Lanka.
Ooh.
However, we got Twinkle, who is playing all the way from the UK. So I believe
Oh.
she has yeah, she has a little bit of playing issues, but then again, she
Yep.
plays phenomenal. Her performances are top notch, very equivalent to the rest of the teams. So for today, given that I'm casting, unfortunately, but also fortunately at the same time, I've actually predominantly made Haley the IGL. So let's see what sort of strategies Haley is gonna play out now. Nifty. One thing about Haley
Yes.
is I think they're having the fight against ZTs at the moment.
Yep.
Yep, so let's see, guys. The battle is about to happen between
Ooh.
ZTs. Unfortunately, the IGL for the team has been taken out early on. However, the rest of the team members, I believe they would be able to, kind of hold on to that legacy for the last fire team. Meanwhile, we can see Zero Tolerance. It's just a solo man over here. What happened to
Yep.
the rest of the team? That's crazy. So I think they would be having the fight against PXs, or either it'll be LUSTFIRE. So the rest are, yet to see. As we can see, 4 knights over here, a spray going against Origins, and we can see Soul's taking the fight. The duo has taken the fight already, guys. Let's take a POV into the outskirts of the map. We can see about only 2 to 3 teams that have already entered into the safe zone. Now, what are your thoughts, Nifty, given that it's going to be an open field of a battle area?
So for me right now, being an old esports player, I would say that the players of Team LF, they do have a good zone to work with, especially taking in that they have the higher grounds with them. And other than that, we have a lot of low grounds near the prison and the hill areas of Milta. And other than that, I can see that there's a lot of traffic coming in from Lipovka. So I would say that from that area, a maximum of one squad, or maybe 1 or 2 players from each squad might be able to make their way inside. So we just have around 1 minute remaining on the clock, and with all the teams here not really looking into prioritize the zone, we can still see the fights taking place. And when this happens, guys, both the teams will either not allow the other team to go in, or they will either go in for the fight. So when this happens, even though you win the fight, the zone will be getting a lot of damage. But with that, guys, it's a very good nade coming in from Star, I guess. And with that, we have the elimination coming in, and the players of Team Origin Esports are here. They have made their way inside. So we are seeing a lot of teams here holding on to the outskirts. And for this zone, they might be safe, but you have to have your eyes in the back of your head as well. So we have a lot of open areas here, and currently LUSTFIRE is here going on strong. So we just Haley down. We have Shira down here, but the revive, I'm not sure if that will be possible or not, but Twinkle is still going on strong as well. So even with the ping issue, her skill issue, not the skill issue, her skills will be able to overshadow the ping issue here. Okay. We're seeing the spray down coming in. Zaylee gets the knock. I'm sure Jalo will be really happy seeing the fight taking place here. So next time, as soon as we see ATX going in for the fight, I will let Jalo take over the casting.
All right, thank you very much, Nifty, on terms of that. I'm definitely going to take, to cast for my girl. So that was the frag Azalea you guys were witnessing. She is phenomenal, even though that she does have a... Ooh, and there you have it, guys. Twinkle taking another knock against Shimmy. The girl's on fire. Unfortunately, Twinkle will be knocked out. Let's see what sort of gameplay we're about to witness by the fragger. The solo man over here, it will be Zaylee herself.
Oh,
Unfortunately, Zaylee's taken out, guys. It was a good call. That was a good call. So unfortunately, Team LUSTFIRE will be eliminated in the 12th position, and we are remaining. We are down to last 10 teams. We got the Zero Tolerance last man being eliminated as well. I did see a couple of knocks from LUSTFIRE However, they were not able to, unfortunately, kind of secure the knock. So that's gonna be I mean, it's gonna be unfortunate for them. However, I do expect them to, kind of play it out vigorously next time around. Let's see. Can see only one team that has been, safely gone into the safe zone. Meanwhile, the rest of the teams are kind of holding towards the outskirts, the edges of the zone. 10 teams, and mind you, we are in stage 5, the critically damaging zone. In about a minute and 17 seconds left, we will be closing into stage 6. So teams must ensure that they get into, the specific safety allocations. We can see team RLX is leading already with 5 eliminations. Dilla is back on track, guys. Unfortunately, he has been knocked out as well. I think his teammate 404 will be going in for the revive out here in the open, though. Now that's a big concern for the team, though. We can see EQZ Esports holding on to, the upper grounds, and they will be having the fight against Team X Forces. We can see Dice in his last quadruple, and downwards Dice once again with that beautiful grenade connecting, guys. I think Team X Force have been eliminated in the 9th position, and EQZ Esports leading with 6 total eliminations already. We can see tabs now. This is the second surprise that I kind of witnessed. Down to 8 teams and 25 remaining. Now, who do you think would be able to secure the first chicken in the first map of your Eqz Uprising Erangel Day 1 Grand Finals?
Right. The players of Team EQZ and Team One Hit currently they have. Alright, so we do have VPXVX as well with 6 eliminations. So these are the teams leading in terms of the eliminations. But as of the number of players alive, we have EQZ, One Hit, and Team 4K with 4 players. So all the 4 players are alive from these 3 teams. And other than that, we have either a 3 or a 2 remaining from the teams. So 8 teams are here, and the zone is already about to close down. The players of Team LF Tranquility is here trying to hold up Titan. He has the grenade in his hand. He's trying to go in for the knock. Alright, a beautiful grenade comes in, gets knocked, but can he get the entire clutch here? Goes in for the shot, out in open with S12K, gets another player down, a beautiful 1v2 coming in from his side, and can he get the third player? The third player is coming in from the other side with the S12K. Titan trying to go in for the finish, Titan really low, gets 1v3, but did he get the 1v3? He did not secure a single elimination, I guess. So nevertheless, we have the players of Team Alexia going in for the spray down. The players of Team 4K, I suppose, are going in for the fight here as well. And with that, we have the last 4 teams here. So the last 4 teams are here. We have 14 players alive as well. The players of Team 4K, it's 4 knights here, going in for the spray down inside the smoke. Unable to get the knock, but still they have 4 eliminations and they have all the 4 players alive. And we have Marksman and Nagesh trying to enter into the territory that the players of Team RLX are holding here. The grenade comes in. It's a pre-cooked grenade, and we have Omega getting knocked out from EQZ. And with that, the players of Team 4 Knights, they're going in for a lot of troubles. Woods gets knocked out, and then we have DEI, I guess, getting finished out there. So with that, we have the last 3 teams remaining from Team RLX, and Nix is getting a lot of damage. And this RLX, guys, I'm not that familiar with the players here. So JLo, is this a new lineup coming in from RLX?
Well, I wouldn't say new itself. Perhaps there's a couple of people, members who are new. However, the rest of the members are still the same. We got Dilla, we got Woods. I believe 404 should be Desperate if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, guys. Nix over here should be having the fight, and we can see PRM taking Octane and Marksman taking out Oscar as well. A beautiful grenade connected by Nex against Marksman. Team 4K is in absolute helpless position. As you can see, only Nigesh is alive for the team. Meanwhile, we can also see Team EQZ being taken out. What the hell did I just witness over there? Right, so last 3 teams we got One Hit 4K and also WP. Now let's see, guys. I think 4K is absolutely helpless over here. Team with the PAPPA gets knocked out. The two teams finally, guys. One hit versus 4K. Let's see who would be able to get the the first chicken dinner. This is absolute chaos. Phrase the last man for Team 4K. And look at his health. He has no health. Absolute
Oh.
domination over here by Team One Hit. And they proved once again who Team RL Gods RLXs are.
All right, so this is a team that needs no introduction, guys. Even though I'm from Bhutan, I have heard about this team, and I guess from seeing the achievement that is showcased on the left-hand side, I could see Thubs and all. So I guess they have just changed the name, but the players, most of them, I guess they are the same. So once again, guys, RLX takes home the very first winner-winner chicken dinner in this match one, and with that, RLX, I guess they will be on top of the table. I'm not sure if any of the other teams have a lot of eliminations, but in terms of the placement point, they will be second to none. And with that, the first match is done. And look at the beautiful mugshot coming in from Team RLX here. So yep, it's a good winner-winner chicken dinner, and let's see how they have performed individually in this match one. So with that, we have Dilla with a total of 4 eliminations, 2 knockouts, 731 damage. Grigor with 1, 2, 525. Then we have Woods with 4, 2, 432. And then we have Nyx with 5, 4, 874 damage as well. So Jilo, do you have anything more to add on this?
I think, Team RLX once again proves, how they were able to dominate in fields. I mean, look at the elimination count over here, guys. Zilla with 4, Grigor with 1, Woods with 4, Nyx with 5. I mean, absolute domination over here. I believe they have scored about 6, 10, 14 eliminations in the first rounds itself. And let's see if they would be able to keep up with the same momentum as we head on to the next match. But before that, let's check on to your next stat, which is going to be your most valuable player. Let's give it up for Tabs, the none other than Tabs, with 5 eliminations, 888 damage, 2 assists, and 74 healings. However, they were not able to, kind of stay ahead of securing the chicken dinner. But then again, we do have an MVP from the team, EQZ, and it's an absolute surprise to see Tabs playing out for team EQZ. A definite surprise, as Dracula would have told me. Let's move on to the next stat, and I would call upon Nifty once again.
All right. So, yep. I thought that Taps was in RLX before, so I guess that was the surprise. Now he's playing in EQZ. All right. So still, it doesn't matter which team he's playing from. The MVP is the MVP. So Taps for now with a total of 5 eliminations, guys. He's the MVP of this match. And not far away, we have Nyx, followed by EXO. Then we have Dilla, and finally we have Nigesh as well. So these are the top 5 stars amongst all the players that joined in for the very first match. And we'll be moving on to the next stat next. And yep, guys, it definitely indeed seems like a good surprise for all the people. And alright, so this is the match ranking for this match. So Team One Hit takes home the highest amount of points for this match. Total of 24 points, guys. They're having a difference of 10 points with the team in the second position, that is 4 Knights. So with a total of 14 total points. 4 Knights are in the second position. Then we have Eqz Esports in the third with 13 points total. And with that, we have PAPPA, VX Esports. And in terms of the team in the bottom 3, we have RxN Esports, ATX LUSTFIRE, and then we have X1 Deadly Esports as well. So just looking at the amount of eliminations the players of Team One Hit has, guys, it's 14. That is the total points collected by 4 Knights. So it's a really good domination coming in from One Hit. And now the only thing that remains is, can they continue this domination in the next match? Alright, so
That's
with
it.
that, guys,
Sorry about that, Nifty. You can proceed.
yeah. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So with that, guys, this is the schedule for this match. For today. And right now we are done with the very first match, and it is One Hit with a total of 24 points, taking home the winner chicken dinner as well. And we have the remaining 4 matches up next. So we have the next, that is Miramar. Then we have Rondo, and it will be the Erangel and the Miramar as well. So for this, guys, we'll be taking a short break. But before that, Jilo, if you have anything else to add.
Well, nothing so far from my end, but I would also definitely, watch for my girls to kind of, bring out your aggressive gameplay. We gotta see that girl power. We gotta show Nifty, who LUSTFIRE is. So with that being said, guys, I would also love to see the other teams, kind of playing it out to their best performance. Obviously, now let's see if RLXs are able to secure the next chicken dinner with the same momentum, or would there be another team? I mean, the odds are in your favor. So with that being said, let's go into a quick short break. So welcome back to the Eqz Uprising for a prize pool of 50k in at stake. So I've for those who do not know me, I'm JLo, your caster for the day, and along with me I've also got Nifty, you're the caster for the day, and this is the Eqz Uprising battle that you are witnessing live. So in the previous match, just to recap on what actually happened over there, Erangel was, literally devoured by our Alexis. Now, next up, we will be moving straight into the map of Miramar. Now, Miramar, personally, Nifty, it's one of my favorite maps along with Rondo. But let's see if our Alexis are able to, keep up with the same momentum and secure another chicken dinner. Or would there be another team who will be able to, kind of tabletop them against and secure the chicken dinner all the way straight up?
Hey, so it was a really good domination coming in from RLX in the first match, and as Chilo already mentioned, the question still remains: will RLX keep on the domination, or will a new team take home the winner-winner chicken dinner in this match? And unlike JLo, I would say that I don't really like Miramar at all because it's very big, and I guess like my attention span is very low now, so I like the maps which are really small and which are fast paced. So Erangel, then Sandhawk, I guess. So those maps, it seems a little bit more fun for me. But again, like this is just an example, guys. Everybody has different opinions, and still, it's a really good map. I would give given for that. But for me personally, guys, I don't really like Miramar much because it's very big. But again, in the very last zone, it's fun. And with that, guys, we have the very first zone getting formed up towards the Minas Generalis area. And currently, we just have one team holding on to that area there. But again, right near the Picardo region, we have the players of Team TYD X Zero Tolerance going up against a fight against another team, and currently we don't really see who that team is, but as soon as we go into the fight we'll be seeing that. And currently we have the players of Team EQZ Esports here. So Tubbs, we have Omega, Octane, and then we have Storm. So these are the four players of Team EQZ Esports, and we have the players of Team Zero Tolerance here. Alright, so it's Innovic getting knocked out here early on, Sensei, Boogie, and then we have Daddy, and it's in the Picardo region. So, ooh, the finish comes in. All right, so it's against the players of Team Sons of Lawns. Okay, so Sons of Lawns versus DYD is taking place here. And it's the one elimination taken in by Mato here. So Mato for now starts off this match, but it's the first blood coming in from Luzums, I guess. And with that, we have the rush coming in. Sons of Lawns are going in for the rush here. Zero Tolerance, not really able to hold in well here, but oh, a really good damage comes in from the sides of Boogie, but with that we have Mythic getting the knock here. The players of Team Zero Tolerance losing out on two players early on. It's a really bad start for them, and this might just be the end of Zero Tolerance because it's a very huge split coming in from them. Daddy is now getting rushed in. Aku does not know where Daddy is, and with that, Daddy gets Mato down. Luzums goes down as well, guys. Oh my god, guys, all the four players down by Daddy, and I guess that is why he has named himself Daddy, guys. The daddy of Picardo right now is Daddy himself, and yep, I guess I just gave the opposing team the caster's curse, guys. I just predicted that Daddy and Zero Tolerance might just go out, but with that, guys, it's a really good fight coming in from Daddy alone, a 1v4 with the DBS, and what are your thoughts on that, J-Lo?
Daddy, huh, Nifty? Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. I was literally muted and kind of laughing it off. As you can see, Team X Forces will be having the fight over here around at Monte. Let's speak about Daddy in the meantime. So they will be having the fight against Crown, guys. Last two members and Hall scored, and down goes Dice. A beautiful shot over there. So last man standing for Team Crown. Let's see, guys. If Team X Force would be able to take down the solo, or would the solo be able to take down the rest of the members, just like how Daddy did. And beautiful shots over there. Let's see, guys, the last member over here for Team Crown versus the whole squad for Team X Forces. And a beautiful shot over here against Batman, and down goes Soli. LNN Crown will be the first team to be second team to be eliminated along with Team Swords. So as you can see, if you take a look at the leaderboard, we got Team X Force with 4 eliminations, ZTs with 4 eliminations, RBs with 1 eliminations now. However, the rest of the teams, the rest of the 19 teams do have ample enough of time to kind of boost themselves up, kind of play it out safe, just like Nifty said. Yes, the dimension of the map is quite large comparatively
Hmm.
to the rest of the maps. However, this will also be the best map if you are to kind of score and aim for placement points. So let's see, guys. We can see La Benedita. We got our Alexas, and from the looks of it, they don't have any possible threats coming from around. So let's get back to Nifty's POV. I think Nifty has a better POV towards the outskirts of the map. Nifty, over to you.
All right, so we have the overall score here showcased to all the people watching the stream here. So as of the overall score currently, we have the players of Team 1 Hit at the top with 24 points, and then we have 4 Knights with 14, and then we have EQZ with a total of 13 as well. So these are the teams in the top 3, and we just have 2 teams out of this game as of now. So it's SOL, Sons of Lons, and then we have Crown as well. So 2 teams are down, but we did see a really good fight just a couple of minutes ago from Daddy, and with that ZT zero tolerance, they might be hyped up, but again guys, they just have 2 people remaining, so it's just a duo with just 50% of the manpower coming in from them. I'm not sure how well the fight will go on, but again, the dopamine rush might be coming in a lot from Daddy here. And with that, we have REDBULL esports here. So Rossi is here. We have Joker, Gojo, and then we have Roy as well. So I'm not sure where Roy went, but Roy definitely is back, guys. So Roy is back, is here as well. And then we have REDBULL esports with 1 elimination right now, and they're currently outside in the blue, and they have around 2,700 meters more before we can say that they're safe inside the safe zone. So we have the players of Team 4 Knights as well. Currently in the second position with all the 4 players. They have the vehicles to work with as well. And I guess Marksman is leading up the rotation for the team here.
Right. So I think they would be getting the fight against. Next fight would be against Team RxNs. Let's see. 4 Knights are not aware exactly where their positions are here, and safely kind of very chillingly changes vehicles as well. Given that there's a team right behind their tails, guys. However, the fight will not be in clashing in the first rounds itself. We can see WPVXs over here. We got Near, Shimmy, Price, Star. This is an absolute surprise. Just wanted to add on to that, guys. VX Esports partnering with Team WP. So we can see a lot of Team WPs over here today, Nifty. We also had 2Bs. We also got the main squad WP. We also got the VXs.
Mm.
Um, this is very interesting to see. In about 10 seconds, we will be closing into stage 2 of the zone. Now, mind you, the zone isn't that critically damaging, so it's not a big deal, if even if you're out of the zone. We can see Team 4Ks will be taking the fight against Team RxNs. Now, let's see who would be able to, get the first elimination. We can see Freeze has confirmed it already. Now, the rest of the teams might need, a little bit of push to get into the zone, given that Team RxN's location doesn't look good at all, guys. This is chaotic, absolute chaotic. So let's take a view into Nifty.
Right, so we are seeing the zone closing down towards the eastern part. So Truck Stop and Minas Generalis, I guess, will be the location currently towards the center. And the players of Team TLQ seems to be going in for the fight as well. All right, and a lot of teams are coming in from the southern part. So we have the players of Team 1 Hit making their way towards WEDHA PAPPA. And JLo, I'm not sure whether WEDHA PAPPA means something in Sri Lanka, but for me, it kind of sounds like the Indian food, the vada pav. Does it have a meaning, WEDHA PAPPA?
Yes, it does. So have you watched Asterix, Nifty?
Oh, Unfortunately, no.
Oh my, you have to watch the Asterix. So there's a cartoon by the name Asterix, and there's this
Mm.
person who, kind of makes the medicines for the rest of his
Mm.
village people. It's kind of a medicine that boosts up so that they could take fights with the Roman people, the
Oh.
Greece people. Yeah, so the particular character's name is Veda Papa.
All right. So it's not the food that I was thinking of.
I mean, very similar, right? He's making
Yeah.
medicines that is very equivalent to the boosting food as well. Kind of
Mm.
concern, what exactly those medicines are, though.
All right. So it does make sense why they kept their name Veda Papa. All right.
Absolutely.
So with that, guys, it's a new knowledge that I'm gaining here, and with that, guys, I hope Vera Papa might just take home the winner chicken dinner in this match, guys. So the name boost, the boost that they get from the name, it might be coming to place in this match. And with that, guys, we can again see the zone closing down slowly. The players of Team Zero Tolerance, Sensei is already down, but don't worry, guys, the daddy is still alive here. So let's see what daddy can do. And yep, he has 4 eliminations and currently no backup. The players of Team 4 Knights on the other side are making their way towards the zone and they are inside, but the next zone is again 900 meters outside. And with that, the players of Team RLX, they already have 1 elimination under their tally and they are trying to go in for the fight once again against the players of Team BB, I guess. And with that, guys, it is the players of Team RLX here holding on patiently, but we have the knock coming in from Akaza, getting the finish against some players from Team RxN ESPORTS, and with that, RxN ESPORTS gets wiped out. So we have RxN ESPORTS not able to collect any points within 2 matches, so they really have to pull up their socks. And currently, for now, all the supporters supporting RxN, don't lose your hope. We still have 3 more matches to go on, and the next match is Rondo, guys. And I'm not sure whether they have the recall still in Rondo or not, but the last time I casted or hosted the tournament, we had the recalls. So, Jilo, do you have any idea about the recalls in Rondo right now? Okay, the players of Team PE, they have a player knocked out. Vicky is down. The players of Team VPX Esports on the other side, they're going in for the rush here. Vicky gets finished out entirely here. Star trying to hold on. The Molotovs are coming in as well. He's trying to burn out the opposition alive. And with that, the players of Team VE, guys, even with all the rush coming in from VPX Esports, we don't see any retaliation coming in from VE Esports. I'm not sure whether it's because of the separation coming in from the remaining players. It's a 1-4-2 split. And the players of Team EQZ on the other side are still holding on here. We have Omega already knocked out, but he's in the front lines here. And Tops is here in the back lines trying to hold up. But another team is coming in from the backside. And the MVP from the first match here. He's trying to guard his back and he's trying to go in for the cover here as well. Alright. The players of Team BE Esports on the other side, they have another player down. Chris is down. Vicky is out. Zero. Trying to hold up here. The grenades are coming in. The damage is being dealt. And with that, Zero goes down. And Mute, I guess, is trying to hold up. Goes in for the first 8, but he gets wiped out. And with that, BE Esports are out of this game.
Right, so with that, guys, Team VE has been taken out, and just right after taking out VE, VXs are forcefully looking over into Team 4K. Now, the question here is, guys, who would be able to secure the second container? I am absolutely, baffled by this. So let's see who would be able to, get the next fight. We definitely saw EQZs are having the brawl against Team One Hit. Now, One Hit are aggressively kind of overlooking into, the whereabouts of EQZ Esports. Let's see, guys, with Octane and Omega both being eliminated, we just got the last two men. We got Storm and we've also got Tabs. I think, that's need. There has to be a lot of synergy when it comes to, getting a new member. So Tabs might be overlooking into, building up that synergy with the team EQZs. Meanwhile, we can see LF Tranquility. That's a long name. Tranquility. Okay. In Tranquility, they've already secured one elimination. We can see One Hit Wolves taking out one of the Tranquility members, guys. What chaos is happening over here? Having their eyes set on EQZs and now at Tranquility. RLXs, God's RLXs are absolutely on fire. As you can see, a couple of grenades being connected. We can see Storm overlooking to completely different location, a different angle. So Tranquility, we got Matic who is still knocked out. Let's see if the revive will be taken place in time. If not, it's gonna be very, very disadvantageous for the team. Feels like Team Tranquility will be moving away from the fight and into safety, and so does Team EQZ Esports. Last two members, we got Tabs and Storm. Tabs, however, is kind of still stuck in the same very location, has nowhere of going. This is gonna be not so good for Tabs over here. Couple of eliminations from couple of sprays, and down goes Tabs, guys. Dila had his eyes on exactly where Tabs is. RLX chasing Tabs, the former member of Team RLX's. Meanwhile, Dila is having a complication of his own, a couple of sprays over here, and we can see Team WEDHA going against PXs. I think let's take a closer view into the WEDHA fight. I believe Nifty would love to do the POV.
All right, yes, indeed. And just adding on the fight right now, so I guess Dila might be saying, you can leave the team, but you cannot leave my bullets. And he gets the finish on Tubbs, and then we have Tubbs going out. And right now, every time I see this mugshot, guys, X-Force Batman with the Batman mugshot, he seems to be right now just trying to hold on. Currently, he has 2 eliminations to his name, so it's not the nighttime right now. So the dark night will only rise at the nighttime. So yep, it's just 2. But as soon as we have the next upcoming stages coming in, I guess this team will be looking into get some more eliminations here. And Akaza currently with 3, leading the eliminations for his team. So the players of Team X-Force still holding on to this area here. So I guess they're trying to gatekeep a team from making their way inside. So I do see the players of Team X1 Deadly still outside. So I guess the players of Team X-Force here, they are utilizing all their time and resources in getting the finish. And with that, it's Frisk getting the knock on Akaza. Akaza goes down instead. I guess things are not working out as they are planning out to be. And with that, the players of Team X-Force are already going in for the revive on Akaza. And Dizzy, right now, it would be best for him to not get knocked out. And currently, they are still outside the zone. So we have 235 meters more before Team X-Force are inside the zone here. And the players of Team X1, I guess it's just one player. Yep, it's just one player from Team X1 Deadly trying to make his way inside the UAZ here. So it's Vimu here trying to make his way inside. So a total of 2 eliminations coming in from Team X1 Deadly, 1 from Vimu himself, and he does spot out Batman here, and Batman goes down. Beautiful spray down coming in from Vimu, even with the suppressor attached to the Scarl here. And now Dizzy, he's trying to provide the cover fire, and with just 55 seconds remaining on the clock before the zone closes in, the Team X-Force has to do something really quick. The IGL has to make a decision here really fast, but Vimu is really low. He's getting a lot of damage. He's the last hope for his team. And we have Akaza here already trying to get the explosion. Is he trying to go in for the explosion, or is he trying to go in for the knock? I'm not sure, but for now, we have another zone getting formed up here. The players of Team 4 Knights seems to be in a really good location here. And the players of Team Legit 7 on the other side are near the Impala area. And with that, guys, we have the players of Team PX still and the eastern side. So right now, for me, I think it's really hard to decide. But JLo, do you have any team that you think that might take home the winner chicken dinner right now?
I mean, I'm a bit clueless as well, guys, because this is kind of I mean, with that team X1 Deadly Esports have been taken out, the solo man was not able to withstand the chaos that was happening towards him. We are down to last 12 teams and 46 remaining, and Zaylee taking out a fight over here against, I believe, Tranquility, and Zaylee has been knocked out. Unfortunately, down goes Haley as well. It is up to Twinkle and Shira to save the day. I think they are in complete chaos, guys. Let's see Shira, the next frag of her team. Last fire. Let's see spray, beautiful spray over here. However, does only connect a couple of sprays, and we can see Haley still has ample time to be revived. But let's see if the revive will take place. But it does not. I mean, there's a lot of teams around. We can see Shira is also getting a couple of spray shots as well. The teams are, kind of hurriedly trying to get into the safe zone. So it's going to be very, very hard over here. And we can see Shira in her last couple of health. Shira, unfortunately, once again in the clutches of RLX. So with that, team Lustfire will be eliminated in the 12th position, and meanwhile we can see LF Tranquility being eliminated in the 11th position. We're down to last 10 teams and 34 remaining. Now if we take a closer look into the leaderboard, we can see TLQ Legends leading with 6 eliminations, X-Force and WPVX with 8 eliminations equivalently. We also got RB with 5, 1 hit with 4, and speak of the devil, Team X-Forces will be eliminated in the 10th position. So last 9 teams and 31 remaining. Let's see, I believe VXs will be having the fight against GGs. As you can see, the proximity is quite closer to one another.
Alright, the players of Team RxN ESPORTS, they're taking the fight against Team Red Bull here. The grenade comes in, but not in the right direction. It's outside the house, and we do have a Void here, holding on to a really good area, and he can get the players of Team Red Bull out if they come in from the other side here. And we have Xerox, and we do have a Jex, I guess. J? Is it just J? GGxORG, I'm not sure, but alright, nevertheless. Oh, Roy is back, is going out here. And like I mentioned, he makes the mistake, he pays the price, and is back in the lobby. So with that, the players of Team Red Bull for now loses out on the player. And with Void goes up, Gojo trying to get the knock on Void here. The grenades are coming in as well slowly, and with that, the players of Team Red Bull, they have 3 players holding on. Void almost goes down here by the M249 burst spray coming in from Gojo here. Oh, so many bullets coming in from Gojo, and he finally gets a knock. And with that, Gojo trying to... Oh my god, guys, this is the beauty of the M249, guys. You have many bullets coming in from your gun, and you can just go in for the spray down. But against the shotgun, guys, it's the complete opposite. But still, the players of Team Red Bull goes in for the finish here. Gojo, he will be the MVP for this fight here, but for the players of Team Red Bull, they just have 2 players holding on, and they're not inside the zone. And look at that, guys, they're leaving out the teammates outside the zone. So I guess we have some panic situation going on there, and currently we have the last 6 teams with 20 players still alive. So team 1 hit RLX, guys, this is the team who has dominated in the first match, and they're still alive with a total of 3 players. So they have 6 eliminations already. I guess dominance is still reigning supreme from Team RLX. And with that, the players of Team RLX here, they have a really good view against all the teams here across all the map. And we have the players of Team BP trying to make their way inside. They have the smokes coming in, and I guess it's Dilla, D31. So he's going in for the spray down, trying to get the knocks, but yep, he's going in for the cover first. So it's a really good strategy coming in from Team RLX here. They're just holding on, and they're making sure that they're not too aggressive as well. They know when to go in for the aggression, they know when to back down as well. And we have the players of Team RLX again, Wolf getting the knock against Team Legend 7. The players of Team VP, they're making the way inside, making use of the cover, but the smoke can only cover the side, guys. They cannot cover the bullets. And the players of Team VPXVX, now they're making their way inside the zone slowly, making use of the smokes and the vehicles. And with that, guys, the players of Team Red Bull going out in the open. So the last 5 teams, they're getting some Players knocked out by the zone. So the zone is dealing out a lot of damage. Beautiful spray down coming in from Star. Gets a knock on Red Bull, and with that, Red Bull Esports are out of this game here. Ooh, VPXVX Esports, guys. They have a player knocked out here. Nero is down. Shimmy, Bryce, and Star, they are still alive here. So we have the 3 players holding on. Will the players of Team RLX go in for the aggression? They don't have the zone to work with, so it might be a good decision coming in from them. But again, we are here left with the last 3 teams. Team RLX, guys, they are once again in the top 3. But in terms of the winner-winner chicken dinner probability, we have VPXVX with the highest probability with a total of 14%. So we have Legit 7 here holding on, and with that, Dilla gets knocked out. Wolf goes in for the retaliation on Shimmy. Shimmy goes down here. The players of Team RLX, they still have 40 meters more before they are inside the zone. So the players of Team RLX, will they be able to go in for the winner-winner chicken dinner? J-Lo, what do you think?
I mean, from the looks of it, kind of feels like it is, but also given that, it's a 3-man power, I'm completely clueless, guys. We've also got WPVX on the line, and Wolf goes down by Nero over here in about 4 seconds. The zone will be closing into stage 8, and I don't think it's enough time for the revive, and here it is, this critically damaging zone. I don't think Wolf would have enough time, and we can see more knocks, guys. Wolf goes into the zone just as predicted. LX holding beautifully onto the zone, guys. A beautiful spray over here by Mighty, taking out, by Apex, taking out one of the members of RLX, and here it is, guys. The chicken dinner seems to be probability towards Team L7's legit big chicken dinner. Well done.
Yes, indeed. So Team Legit 7 takes home the winner-winner chicken dinner in the second match. So the dominance coming in from Team One Hit has been put to an end by Team Legit 7. And for now, guys, Legit 7 takes home the win. And let's see how the individual stats are as well. But for now, guys, Legit 7 breaks off the winner-winner chicken dinner streak coming in from Team RLX, and with that, guys, it's a new team taking home the winner chicken dinner. So this is what we like about the grand finals. It's a battle amongst all the best teams, and when you see the best teams in action, guys, we never know what can happen. And right now we are done with the second match as well, so we still have 3 more matches to go, and with that, guys, we'll be moving on to the next team. Alright, so you can see you don't really see the players here, but still you can see the players of Team Legit 7 taking home the winner chicken dinner. And we do have the original, the PUBG mobile mascot here, guys, with the level 3 helmet. And nevertheless, guys, talking about the winner chicken dinner, it has been taken in by Team Legit 7. So we have Apex with a total of 4, Mighty with 3, Canzer with 3, and Demon with 2. So this is the total individual winner chicken dinner stats coming in from Team Legit 7. And currently we do see that they have received they have given out a lot of damage as well. So we have 409 coming in from Apex, Mighty with 409 as well, and then Concept with 328, and then we have Demon with 272. So with that, guys, the MVP for this match is Gojo, guys. You saw him with the M249, a lot of bullet raining down on the players there, and he was able to turn the table for his team during that fight. And for now, it's Gojo, guys, the MVP of this game with a total of 718 damage, 1 assist, and he has healed up 224, guys. So with a survival time of 21 minutes and 26 seconds, the MVP goes to Gojo, guys.
Alright, so these are your results. Now moving straight on to your top players for the grand finals match 2. We got L7 Apex with 4 eliminations, Hexa with 4 eliminations, Wolf with 3 eliminations, Dilla with 4 eliminations, and Gojo with 6 eliminations. So let's give it up one more time for your top players of match 2. Gojo, Dilla, Wolf, Hexa, and Apex. Ooh. Let's move on to your next stat now.
Gojo looks really cool with the sunglasses there.
Well, I think you might want to copy yourself wearing sunglasses next time you come to Cast Nifty.
For sure.
Yeah. Alright, so straight heading on to your match rankings, we can see LLN, Crown, RxN Esports, and LustFire, VE Esports, Weather Papa with 0 points so far, EQZ Esports with 1 point, Sons of Lawns with 2, along with X1 Deadly 2, Origins Esports with 2, LF Tranquility with 3, 4 Nights with 3, Zero Tolerance with 4, PX Esports with 5, GGBB with 8, Team X4s with 8, TLK Legends with 8, Red Bull Esports with 10, hashtag 3 stands WPVX Esports with 14, hashtag 2 stands GODZXRLX with 15, and hashtag 1 stands L7s, devouring the map of Miramar with a total of 22 points. So these are your match rankings for match 2. Let's move on to your next stat. Alright, so your overall top players for the grand finals, and yes, Nifty, you were correct. Demon Slayer's Akaza is correct, is there exactly for Team X-Force with 7 eliminations, Tabs with 6 eliminations, Nyx with 6 eliminations, Gojo with 9 eliminations, and Dila with 8 eliminations. So these are your overall top players tentatively. Now, Dila Rising, from the shadows that he was kind of lapsing on, he has finally exposed his wings and he's coming out as a overall top player so far. Now let's see if he would be able to keep up with the same momentum as we head on to the next match. I believe that should be Rondo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Perfect. Oh, the overall standings, guys, you can see RxN LustFire with 0, LLN Crown and VE with 2, X1 Deadly with 3, Zero Tolerance with 6, PX Esports with 6, Origins Esports with 7, LF Tranquility with 7, Sons of Lions, oops, my bad, Sons of Lions, oh alright, with 8, TLQ Legends with 9, 1 Hit GGBB with 10, Team Weather Papa with 11, X4's Red Bull Esports EQZs with 14, 4 Nights with 17, hashtag 3 stands Eqz Esports with 21, hashtag 2 stands Legend 7s with 27, and hashtag 1 stands GODZXRLX, leading with a total of a magnificent 39 points so far. Now the question here is, would any of the teams, the rest of the teams below hashtag 1, would be able to lead themselves from RLX, or will they not be able to catch the points, chase RLX? So today's schedule, we can see Erangel being devoured by 1 hit GODZXRLX, Miramar, a complete domination by Team Legend 7s. So next up is my favorite map of the day, Rondo. Let's see if either of the teams would be able to keep up with the same momentum and secure the chicken dinner for Rondo. Or Rondo feels like a very female map, to be honest, Nifty. Let's see if the girls would be able to dominate in the map of Rondo. I believe the girls love the map of Rondo. So let's see. Kudos to them. Nifty, do you have any words to add on before we head on to a quick short break?
I would just say one word. Bye.
So, with that powerful word of Nifty, guys, bye. Tentatively, temporarily, we will be coming back. So, Nifty, please hold on to your popcorn because we will be coming back. So, with that, temporarily, as Nifty would say, bye.
Bye. All right, guys. So we are back from a very short break, and for now, guys, we have two teams taking home two winner-winner chicken dinners. So the dominance from Team RLX has been cut short, and next, guys, it is the Rondo map, and JLo seems to be really eager to see how the match will be carried on. So JLo, do you have anything else to add, or do you have like something for me to look out for in this match?
Definitely now, if they given that, the circumstance of having the opportunity to recall your team members. So I believe we're gonna see a lot of aggressive fights, and I think I'm gonna get tired of, casting as well, because there's gonna be a lot of fights. We need to take the POVs. And Nifty, I believe you should also go ahead and give a couple of words on, what do you feel like, given Rondo has obviously the opportunity to recall, there's going to be a lot of clashes, there's going to be a lot of fights. I believe we should be able to witness the first fight in Tin Long Garden. We can see two teams heading straight
Hmm.
into Tin Long Gardens. Now almost all of the teams are heading towards, the locations where there's the green heart, which is obviously the recall.
Yep.
So let's see who would be able to get the first blood, first knock.
Yes, indeed. And for now, normally what I can see in the Rondo map is usually in the other maps, like when we have the campers and all. I would not really say campers. I just like to call it the tactical hold. So when you have that type of players getting off one elimination and all, so normally the team that loses out one player, they are just left with the three players. So in the Rondo map, even after a fight, if they lose any of the players, they can go in for the recall. So in that perspective, I would say that this map is good. But again, right after we have all the teams here landing down, we are seeing the fights, and the players of Team EQZ. Tubbs can be seen on our screen here. I'm not really sure what happened to him, but I guess he's not really having the best internet connection as of now. But still, his teammates are going in for the fight, and already three players, yep, three players are down from the sides of TFU. Alright, my bad, it's Octane, guys. So it's Octane getting the three eliminations there, and the players of Team Eqz Esports already starts off the fight here. As Jilo mentioned, guys, we are seeing a lot of fights here directly from the stage 1. So we are just 2 minutes into this game, and already the fights are breaking out. So Octane with the domination, but Storm goes down by Akaza, and now Tubbs will be the last guy holding on, but I'm not sure what's happening to him here. He's going in for the revive now. Revive is coming in. Tubbs goes down. EQZ is out of this game, and when all the four players are down, recall will not be possible. So do you think, Jiglo, that when you go in for the fight, one player should be there near the recall, or should all the four players go in for the fight?
Definitely, given the circumstance, I believe one player definitely has to be in either recall. Meanwhile, the rest of the team members can go in for the aggressive fights, because that's going to be very tactical at the end of the day, right? Meanwhile,
Yep.
we can see VEs are getting the next flight, the next fight, the next crashing. We can see, oh, Origins Esports on fire in the map of Rondo. What the hell was that? What the hell was that I witnessed? VE is going against RxN's Origins Esports, going against XFs, and it's gonna be very, very hectic. There's a lot of fights. I can keep my eyes still. We can see Void dominating early on, Banana having a lot of nice, and speak of the devil, guys, I think Void got the evil eye from me. He gets knocked. And so Mythic over here, going against the Tranquility Esports. Origins Esports having a big, massive fight over here. He has to take just Zero and Banana to save or break the day, guys. I think he should be able to revive Void in time, so that gives them ample enough time to, kind of stay ahead of the game. Meanwhile, look at the third party we're about to witness from Team RB. I don't think we witnessed them before, but here they come straight in for the rush, guys. Gojo, the previously one of the top fraggers for the team, and one of the most valuable player title member as well. Let's see if they would be able to take down. And here it is, guys. The fight is surreal. Here comes Team RB, and down goes one of the members. Down goes Banana as well. Absolutely chaotic for Team Origins Esports. Red Bulls were able to secure 3 eliminations so far. You can see WP is going against Team PXs. Meanwhile, a lot of teams are going against one another, guys. VEs are having the fight still with Team RxNs. So the first team to be eliminated will still be Team EQZ. However, the rest of the teams are still battling it out, still having the fights of their own. And Is he just giving his kill? A free kill? Alright, so with that, guys, Eqz has also been taken out. I believe he will be recalled in time. Sons of Lions over here holding on to Dan Xian. We can see they are having the fight against team. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be not quite certain. I'm going blind now, Nifty. A lot of too many fights, and I can't see light colors either now. So Sons of Lions will be taking the fight against Team Crown, I believe. Now let's see, guys. The rush is surreal. Let's see a complete rush between Sons of Lions versus CNN. Still stagnant with 19 teams and 64 alive. Let's take another angle view. What? What was that? Ithik was able to get a beautiful knock over here. And here comes again another knock with his S12K. The shots being fired one by one, guys. Solomon standing for the opposition team. Let's see if he would be able to give a 1v4, or instead will he be taken down along with the team. Here he is, guys, preparing himself as he being taken out. Ooh, a little bit of toxicity. But still.
Yep.
All right, with that, guys, we can see um the second team has also been eliminated, and obviously the opposition team were able to score 4 eliminations with such ease, and we can see team TLQs are having the next fight. So for that, I will be calling upon Nifty to give a bit of POV.
Right, so we have the players of Team LNN Crown going out as well. And just like J-Lo, guys, I was also going blind. I could not see who the opposing team was, but for now we can clearly see it's the players of Team Crown going out, and a really good fight taken in as well. So the players of Team Son of Lance, they went in for the great shoot as well. So let's see if the players of Team Crown will be coming in for a reply in the next round of map. So we are seeing the players of Team Legit 7. They are the winners of last match here with a total of 3 eliminations. And with the recall here, guys, even if you have a fight with just one team, but if they go in for the recall, you can get maximum of 8 eliminations. So that's really good as well for a team who is really good in aggressiveness. And currently, Legit 7 getting some shots coming in their way from Team TLQ. So Team Legit 7, they have 3 eliminations, and they don't have any casualty from their side. So that's a really good start from them. The players of Team VX Esports on the other side are here. We have Nero with the vehicle, and alright, so they have 1000 meters more to travel before we can say that they're inside the zone. And we have LUSTFIRE here. Alright, so Twinkle, Zadie, Haley, and then Shira are here. And as you all know the drill, guys, LUSTFIRE is on our screen. So J-Lo, it's up to you now.
Oh my god, it's my girls! Alright, so safely secured within the cities of Zhaotin. We can see they won't be having any potential threats for now. But let's see, guys. We got Shira, we got Twinkle, we got Haley, we got Zaylee. Now, Zaylee, Haley, and Shira, these are well known, very well known players before. They played competitively very frequently. I think Haley was one of the top players, the top female athletes in Sri Lanka back in the days. She was actually playing for an international Nepal squad. So,
Ooh.
given that she comes from with experiences, it's gonna be very dominating to see. I believe she used to play for Team Hype, so I think they would be most probably getting into clash between Team VEs or either X1s, or even could be Team Origins. So there you have it, guys. PX Nehan has been taken out. The fight has started around the outskirts between Team One Hits BBs, RBs, and Team PXs. TLQ still, in the outskirts of the zone, kind of still holding on to the zone damage. We can see Rossi has been knocked out over here. GG's would be able to secure a couple of eliminations, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so however, they still haven't confirmed the kills so far. We got LF Tranquility over here. And we can see TLQ Hexa taking the fight against Team Origin. Hero has been confirmed as well. A beautiful spray over here by Matic. Unfortunately, the last quarter of health of Apex still doesn't connect for him. Right, so in about 10 seconds left, guys, we will be moving straight on to the stage 3 now. Rondo, the special thing about Rondo Nifty is that, the minute the zone starts clearing up, you need to get into the zone as soon as possible because it shrinks faster. And not only that, the zone shrinks further and tinier by the third
Ooh.
stage itself. So teams need to, kind of keep an eye onto that. And we can see WPs are taking the fight against RxN. Why on earth is he walking out there in the open? And with that, we can see Nero being taken out over here by Quissa. So Team WPX is just one knock over here. That would be Nero. Let's see if they would be able to revive the teammate in time. And here comes a couple of sprays against Star as well, rushing straight into Kusa's lair. Not quite certain if they know that it is only just a solo man. And here it is, guys. Star should be able to get the 1v1. Let's see. Down goes Kusa. Star was not able to take the 1v1, unfortunately. Right, so with that, guys, let's move into Nifty's POV. He's awaiting, to kind of give us a better POV from, believe it should be Daddy in previous map.
Yes, indeed. So we did see Daddy with a really good gameplay in the last match, but currently I can see that Zero Tolerance, they are just holding up with one player. So I'm not sure whether they have used up their recalls or not, but Daddy, I'm not sure if he's still alive as well. So currently Zero Tolerance, they just have one player, and with that we have a total of 17 teams and 65 players alive. And like Jilo mentioned, guys, in Rondo you have to be really quick with the rotations. You have to prioritize the zone first, and then you can go in for the fights and whatever you like. And for now it's stage 3, 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining on the clock before the zone closes in. The players of Team Legit 7, we have 3 eliminations coming in from their side, and it's Demon with 1, Concept with 1, and Epics with 1 as well. So we have the fight taking place between One Hit and TLQ, I suppose, and it's the players of Team TLQ here going in for the retaliation as well. The players of Team Red Bull are trying to go in for the fight here as well. So we are seeing a lot of teams here now, guys, trying to get the knocks against each other, and the players of Team Tranquility, guys, we are seeing them losing out on a player. So it's Matic on our screen right now. The players of Team Red Bull, they're getting knocked out. Gojo is down. The MVP with the sunglasses is down, and he goes out. And we have Matic. Alright, the players of Team TLQ, they are now going forward. Right, it's TRQ, my bad, guys. It's TRQ, Tranquility. Okay, so they're breaking out the peace and tranquility here. So we are seeing chaos overtaking the map instead. And with that, guys, the next zone gets formed towards the western part. And we have the players of Team 4 Knights here, somewhat towards the center. But Rosie goes in for the spray down. The MG3 gun is here coming in. A lot of bullets, 1v2. Completely taken in by Rosie. But now Rosie should be really careful. There's a Molotov right in front of Rosie here. Oh, I think it's Rossi, because it's a man, so I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Is it Rossi or Rossi? But it seems like Rossi, guys. But still, once again, to all the Sri Lankan players and teams and the community out there, guys, I'm new to the community, so just give me some more time to get familiar with the teams and the players here. And so for now, we have Rossi here trying to hold up. Goes in for the reload in the wrong time. Gets finished out as well. So Team Red Bull, they're going in for the rotation. Team RLX on the other side are going in for the revive here. And Jado, is it Rossi?
Yep, I think it should be Rossi. Rossi. The names are very hard to pronounce these days. They come up with the fanciest names they could find. We can see X1s are having the fight against the opposition team. You can see the zone has been shrunk in beautifully, and the girls are still within the zone as well. They will be getting into a fight against PXs. Right, so I'm sorry about a little bit of distractions. Right, so Team L7's leading with 6 eliminations so far. That enables them to be at the top of the leaderboard. You can see 4Ks having the fight against Team Tranquility as well. TLQ Legends and Speak of the Devil Team LF Tranquility will be eliminated in the 16th position. The last 15 teams and 53 remaining. We got Sons of Lions being eliminated in the 15th position as well. So 54 remaining now. TLQ Legends leading with a couple of eliminations as well. We can see L7s for now, the top of the team, guys. I believe in the previous match they were able to secure the chicken dinner. From the looks of it, Nifty, do you think would they be able to secure the next chicken dinner as well, the map of Ronda? We can see one hits. GG is going against Team WPs at the meantime. 26 seconds left as we close in to stage 5 of the critically damaging zone. All teams need to ensure that they get into safety, that they head on to kind of the safe places. So let's see who would be able to secure the next chicken dinner very safely, very predominantly. You can see TLQ Legends moving into a complete different location, a couple of sprays connecting towards him, however still safely. Caesar kind of balls his way out completely safely into the zone in about a minute left for the zone to close in completely into stage 5, and it's going to be very hectic for the teams. As you can see, X1's going against RBs at the moment. I see a lot of X1 in the kill feed along with 4Ks as well. We can see WE Esports over here. We can see XF Akaza going against the Origins. TLQ Legends over here will be closing into Team VE. At the same time, we can see they're moving completely into a different location at this time. So we can see RLXs taking the next fight against Team 4K. Now, this is a very interesting fight that we actually need to witness. We need to see what's gonna happen between but the two of the best teams, guys. We got two of the two best teams. We got RLX, we got 4 Knights. So Gojo is dominating again. I suppose he was killed, but it seems like he came back. A beautiful spray over here by Nigesh. Now Nigesh is a well-known player when it comes to using shotguns. He is the shotgun player. Ooh, that wasn't a good move from the opposition team over here, coming straight into the water. Let's take a closer view into Nifty.
Seems like a very bad decision coming in from the opposition there, making their way directly inside the water. And they are not inside the zone as well. So I'm not sure what they were thinking out there, but Team Origin goes back to the lobby here, and the players of Team X Force can be seen here with a total of 5 eliminations. So, yep, the players of Team X1 Deadly on the other side. They're trying to make their way inside the zone as well. And if Gojo is back, then it will be a really good thing for his team, guys, because Gojo seems to be a really good player. And alright, LUSTFIRE is here, back again, JLo.
Right, so LUSTFIRE will be taking the fight, guys. I think Twinkle is not aware. There's a member right below her. Unfortunately, here comes Zaylee into the rush, guys. Let's see if Zaylee with her shotgun. Let's see if Zaylee would be able to connect a couple of shots against Sour. Unfortunately, there's not a couple of grenades as well. Let's go Zaylee. Unfortunately, Zaylee is taken out as well. Haley taking the revive over here. Shira holding on. Let's see if the grenade connects. Here comes a beautiful grenade and another grenade. Unfortunately, does not connect. And she should be able to get the 1v1 and down goes Tyrone. Beautiful, beautiful shot over here. Shira, fragger for Team LUSTFIRE, was able to secure 2 eliminations for the team with all 4 of the members alive. One Vinny over here overlooking into any possible shots he could get into, but the zone will be closing in and teams need to get into the zone ASAP. So Neo still holding on to the location over here, trying to look if he would be able to secure a couple of kills, a couple of knocks that will be coming towards him from the outer zone. We can see the girls rushing in straight into the zone as well. Right, so here it is, guys. Neo will be having to take the fight. Let's see, the girls are completely, absolutely dominant. Neo in his last health, unfortunately, was not able to be taken down. X1s will be taking the fights over here. Massa as will be able to take Crazy in time. We can see LUSTFIRE will be eliminated in the 7th position with 2 eliminations. Team L7s being eliminated in the 6th position with 6 eliminations. VE is thriving with 8 eliminations so far. The whole team alive. Now let's take a closer view into X1's POV by Nifty.
Alright, so yep. So we have Haley and Silly, I guess. So it's daily for them to go in for the wipes, really. Alright, so that's just some bars out there, but still, we have the players of Team X Force going out here. So the last 4 teams are here, and again, guys, look at the players of Team RLX here, making their way to the top 4. So this team, they know how to survive, they know how to dominate. So with a total of 7 eliminations coming in from their side. Oh, Nyx goes down, and we have Wolf and Wood still holding on. So I'm not sure if the revive will be possible here, because he's out in the open here. But again, the players of Team PE Sports on the other side, they have disrupted their own view with the smokes. So a lot of smokes are there in front of them, and we have the zone closing down in the next 20 seconds. So with the players of Team X1 Deadly here trying to keep the players of Team PE Sports, the players of Team PE Sports having a tough time making their way inside the zone. But alright, beautiful spray down coming in from Zero, and with zero wastage coming in from him, he gets the finish. X1 Deadly, the next team to go out, and I guess it might just be the second winner chicken dinner taken in by Team One Hit RLX. But for now, it's One Hit RLX going down. One player has been taken down. Team 4 Knights are still holding on. The players of Team B Esports on the other side, they have the 3 players here holding on. We have Mew with a total of 4, Zero with 1, and Vicky with 3 eliminations. So with that, they have a total of 9 eliminations. The last 3 team, winner chicken dinner is very close for the teams here, and with that, Chris MVP goes down from Team 4K. Oh, all the 4 players are alive from Team 4 Knights. So I guess right. So with that, Team Gods are down here. The players of Team GODZXRLX, they're out of this game. Unfortunately, this will not be the second winner chicken dinner for them, but we have 4 Knights, and then we have VE Esports. The 2 teams have not tasted a single winner chicken dinner as of now. So for now, like I mentioned previously, guys, this is the grand finals, and this is where all the top teams are here. And when you have all the top teams, guys, we never know who will take home the winner chicken dinner, because these are the top teams. They know how to do it, and right now it's a total of 7 players holding on. In VE Esports, getting a lot of troubles coming in their way. Zero for now gets knocked out, and with that, guys, we have the winner chicken dinner taken in by Team 4 Knights. So the players of Team 4 Knights for now takes home the win, and it's a really good win coming in from them. And I suppose Team 4 Knights, they are a very well-known team from Sri Lanka as well, Chilo.
Alright, so with that, guys, we can see the third chicken dinner has been concluded. Beautiful, beautiful, phenomenal performance from the participants. Plus, Rondo being my favorite map as well. We did see very explicit moments throughout. Let's move straight on to your winning team stats. Team 4K for the win, guys. The third chicken dinner being completely devoured by Team 4K. So let's move on to the individual stats.
4 Knights.
So Team 4 Knights, we got Pure M with 5 eliminations, Nigesh with 6 eliminations, Freeze with 4 eliminations, and Marksman with 2 eliminations. So these are your individual stats for Team 4K. Let's move on to your next stat.
Ooh.
Alright, so your most valuable player, let's give it up for 4K Nigesh. 6 eliminations, 1007 damage, 2 assists, 266 heals. So this is your MVP for match 3 grand finals of Eqz Uprising, the map of Rondo. Let's move on to your next stat. So I'm gonna call upon Nifty to deliver the rest.
Alright, so we have Nigesh, the top player for this match. Then we have Pure Aim as well. And if I'm not wrong, guys, I think I saw Pure Aim in Mafia Gang before when I used to play competitive. But nevertheless, I remember the name Pure Aim. And then we have him still dominating the tournament as of now. And then we have Rossi with 5 as well. And then we have Mew. I think it's Mew. With a total of 4 eliminations, and finally Fresh with 4 as well. So these are the top 5 stars for this match, and currently, guys, Nigesh leads the ranking, but still we do see Pure Aim with a lot of damage as well. So 1100 damage is almost equivalent to 11 eliminations if none of the knocks were revived. And with that, guys, we are done with this. And now we have the match ranking for this match number 3, guys. So a total of 27 points coming in from 4K. They are the team in the top position, and just look at their eliminations, guys. 17 points. They have more eliminations than the total points from all the other teams, guys. Even the team in the second position, they just have a total of 16 overall points, but team 4K, it's a massive domination coming in from them. 27 massive points in just one match. And then we have RLX not far behind with 12 points as well. So RLX, guys, we have been seeing them maintaining consistency along all the 3 matches that we have finished. And we have X1 Deadly with 11, then we have REDBULL Esports with a total of 10. And in terms of the bottom 3, we have RxN Esports with 1, LNN Crown with 1, and PX Esports with 1. So with that, that will be the end of this match ranking. And then we're moving on to the next. So let's see what the next is. Alright, so the next data that you see on your screen is the match summary. So we have a total of 105 eliminations, guys. And you all might be wondering, we don't have 105 players there. It's because of the recall, guys. So a lot of players, they have been recalled. So we have a total of 105 eliminations, 121 knockouts coming in, guys. And just look at the amount of heals as well. 13,887. And with that, 9 grenade eliminations, 53 assists, but we don't have any vehicle elimination, guys. So that is the match summary for match number 3. So moving on to the next stats, we have the overall top players, guys. So this is the stat where all the 3 matches has been counted. So out of the 3 matches, guys, we have Dilla still the player in the top with a total of 11 eliminations, 1,899 damage coming in from him. Nagesh is not far away with 10. Gojo is here with 12, guys, but his damage seems to be a little bit lower than the top 2. And then we have Akaza with 10. Then we have Nyx with a total of 8 as well. So these are the top 5 stars overall in this tournament. Alright, so finally, guys, last but not the least, I guess, this is the overall ranking after match number 3, and GODZXRLX, guys, they are still the team in the top position with a total of 51 total points. So they have been maintaining consistency throughout the matches. So with that, guys, 51 points, they are at the top. For Knights, they're in the second position with 44. Then we have Legit 7 with 35 points, and that will be the top 3. And as of the bottom 3, we have RxN ESPORTS with 1, LNN Crown with 3, and then finally we have LUSTFIRE with 4 points. So this is the top and the bottom 3, and the rest, guys, you all can just have a quick look, and after that we'll be moving on to the next stat. And yep, guys, once again, team GODZXRLX still living up to their name, and this is the schedule for today, guys. So we are done with Erangel. 1 hit with 24 points takes home the winner chicken dinner. The second match has been taken in by Legit 7 with 22 points. And finally, the end of the third match, we have Team 4 Knights with 27 points, guys. So with that, we have Miramar and Erangel up next. And that will be the schedule for today, guys. So, yep, guys. So,
yep. Go on, Nifty.
Alright, so my bad. So with that, guys, we are done with the 3 matches, and we will be taking a short break. But before the quick break, guys, Chilo, if you have anything more to add.
Well, nothing so far. I think I do have just one word though, like Nifty used to say. Bye.
Alright. What's the word? Bye. Alright, guys, so we are done with the third match, and we both will be leaving off with the one word, guys. Bye.
Alright, see, so one word again. Hi. Welcome back to EQZ's Uprising 2025 for the prize pool of 50k. So I am your caster, JLo, and along with me, I've also got 50. So together we will be bringing the heated battle into action. So we did see three of the matches that were played out perfectly, phenomenally. So we will be heading straight on to your fourth match of the day, which is gonna be which is gonna be the map of Miramar, Nifty's least favorite map, but my favorite map to be honest. So let's see, guys. We have 20 teams, 79 alive. Now, if you take a look at the leaderboard, this is the rankings of the teams so far. This is gonna be the fourth map, so teams might need to kind of gather both elimination as well as placement points. So let's see who would be able to secure the fourth chicken for the day. Nifty, over to you.
Okay, so we see the flight path starting down from the Puerto Paraiso area. A little bit of the San Martin can be seen out there. We do have Los Leones as well. So Los Leones, I would say that is the biggest city inside Miramar. Then we finally are ending the flight path near the north western part of this match. So we have the teams dropping down early on towards the Partona area, I suppose. So we have the players of team RxN and X1 Deadly dropping down early on. So all the teams are dropping down in their own drop spot. We did see a 1v4 coming in from Daddy in the last Miramar match. So will that happen again? That is what we want to see. And we have the player. Okay, so we have the players of team TRQ going towards that area as well. So Picaro, I'm not sure how the fight will take place there. And with that, we have the Alright, so we have the first zone getting formed up towards the southeastern part there. So the very first zone, I would say it's a hard shift because just a quarter of the map is inside the zone. And with that, guys, finally we are bidding farewell to the airplane as well. And Tubbs MVP can be seen out there dropping down towards the San Martin area. And we have just the players of team LF EQZ in the San Martin area. So other than that, near the Picado region, let's see how well the fights will take place there.
Alright, so guys, I believe the first knocks have already been established over here. Souls are not having a time of their own. Right, so we can see Mato taking out Crown Esports. The fight is between Team Souls versus Team Crowns once again. Now let's see who would be able to, walk away from the fight we're about to witness over here in Pecado. We can also see Team Zero Tolerance will also be moving forward into a third-party action, I believe. We can see Soli taking out Luzu, confirming him as well. So Sons of Lons, just one solo member standing, guys. It will be Mato himself. We can see already they have secured 2 eliminations, so it's going to be completely hard for the solo man to kind of go ahead of the game. Now let's see Sons of Lons, Mato, would he be able to take down the solo man of Crown Esports, or would Zero Tolerance be taking the lead instead? It's completely chaotic. We got 2 solo players. We also got a 3-man player. Beautiful shot over there, taking out Boogie. And also with that, guys, Mato has been taken out. So we are down to 19 teams and 73 remaining. The first team being eliminated as Sons of Lions. So we also got Crown Esports solo man standing in Daddy over here. Nifty's favorite player, I believe, was able to take the 1v1, and with that we have 3 eliminations secured for Team Zero Tolerance. So for now, tentatively, Team Zero Tolerance will be leading the leaderboard with securing 3 eliminations. We're down to 18 teams and 72 remaining.
So with that, we have a total of 18 teams indeed remaining here. So 2 teams already out. Son of Lawns are out. Then we have Crown Esports out as well. So this will be the 2 teams getting wiped out in the very first 3 minutes. It's almost 4 minutes now, but still they're out in the stage 1 itself. So we have 2 fights breaking out in the different areas here. And with that, currently we have the players of Team Red Bull here going in for the loot as well. So near the ruins area, it has been completely overtaken by the players of Team Red Bull. So we have Royce back, Gojo, Joker, and then we have Rossi as well. So these are the four players of Team Red Bull, and currently Gojo with the Mini 14 and the Thompson. I guess it's a good combination as well because we do need a lot of DMRs in the Myanmar map. So with that, the players of Team Red Bull are here. Going in for the loot, they don't really have many teams, or they don't have any teams nearby. So we have 4,000 guys. So that's around 4 kilometers more before the players can make their way inside. And stage one, I would say that the damage from the zone is not that high, so it would be not really of any burden for the players of Team Red Bull to stay outside the blue here. So with that, the players of Team Red Bull Esports in the ruins area holding on, going in for the loot. And then we have B Esports here on the other side in the Los Leones area, going in for the loot in the largest city of San Martin. So VE Esports, we have Chris, Zero, Vicky, and then we have Mew as well. And I guess Nostra is from this team as well. So Jilo, are you familiar with Nostra? Did you hear his name before?
Obviously, obviously,
Mm.
Nasra used to give me, personal shotgun trainings before.
Wow.
Not gonna forget that. So Nostra, the powerhouse, obviously for Team
Mm.
V, is
Yep.
with him. Obviously, the team elevated quite very in a very high rank. Uh, he is a person, kind of who plays very chilled out. He doesn't get stressed, and it's kind of he doesn't take it too much into his head because he knows that he is the Nostra. So Fernand's over here securing Chumasera. Now, Nifty, the question
Yep.
here is, do you have any guesses on who you might be able to think would be able to secure, the first chicken for the day from the looks of it?
Mm, I'm not really familiar with most of the teams here, but I think I'll just go with the team I'm familiar with. So I would say that one hit RLX, and again they're the top, so it might be looking like I'm being biased here, but again, guys, so what to do? One hit RLX, they have been performing really good, even from the previous tournaments and all that I've casted, and yep, I guess for now this match I would say one hit. But again, guys, if Nostra was here, I might have said VE Esports because I've seen Nostra playing really well in the previous tournaments that I've casted, and even with I would say like it was just one or two tournaments that I casted for the Sri Lankan community, but even with just two tournaments or so, I've seen him playing exceptionally well. So huge shout out to Nostra, but I don't see him in this match here. But regarding your question, I would say Arlex. And what about you, Jado?
I mean, that's a definite question over here, guys. Let's see. I do not have any predictions as of early at the moment, but I'm kind of betting on, RLX as well.
All
But,
right.
the would be of your favors. And there you have it, guys. Speak of the devil, Dilla gets knocked out, and Nix get knocked out. Well, Vicky gets knocked out over here. X1 are dominating the fields of Miramar for now. We can see one hit Wolf taking another knock over here. Feels like, the fights are happening too much amongst the teams that we are witnessing right now. However, in terms of, scores, we got one hit and ZT is leading with 3 and 1 points accordingly. We can see Origins, Shay has been knocked out. VE Esports, Chris has been taken completely out. Vicky has been revived here as well. So the push comes straight into Vicky and Mew. Meanwhile, Zero has a really good position over here. Wolf goes down, guys. Red Bull Esports over here will be taking the fight. You can see RLX's Woods over here, last man standing for team RLX would be Woods himself. Will be trying to go against, team Origins as well. So let's see, guys. We're gonna witness a 1v1. Let's see if Woods would be able to take the 1v1. He's getting a couple of shots as well. If you take a look into the zone, guys, almost all of the
Uh,
teams in the zone. This is completely chaotic. And with that, Void goes down, guys. Void is completely taken out from the map itself. So Banana in his last HP down goes Banana as well. So last man standing would be Zero. Woods is on complete fire, guys, securing 2 eliminations back to back. Let's see if he would be able to take down the solo man, Zero himself as well. I feel like, Zero would be kind of playing it out as a safe game. Given that he is the solo man after all, and solo mans could be deadly though. Nifty, we did witness what was
Yep.
happening amongst Woody, right? So we got X's over here. We're looking to any possible threats that might come across in Los Leons. So Nifty, I hand the camera back to you. Let me know what you can see from your POV.
Okay, indeed. And normally we say touch wood whenever we think that something bad might happen. But for now, in this fight, guys, we have the wood himself, the last man holding on. So maybe he can touch. No, no. That seems sus, but yep, we have Wood here, last guy holding on. But again, on the other side, we have Tranquility going in for the fight. So, okay, we have Zero Tolerance here with 3 eliminations as well. Daddy, Sensei, Innovic, and Boogie. The 4 players are here, but Innovic is out. And alright, so I guess that's the new skin in PUBG. Yeah, that looks really cute there. The players of Team EQZ taking the fight against Zero Tolerance here. Perfect is going out in front, trying to gather some more information for his team. And they do have the man advantage against Zero Tolerance here. It's a 4v3 fight. The players of Team Zero Tolerance are already backing out. Perfect. Still holding on to his area here. And then on the other side, we have Revo and then we have Storm going in for the front line. So we are seeing the fights breaking out between the two teams. But again, like I mentioned, Zero Tolerance, they are completely backing out from this fight. They don't want to take the fight any longer. And the players of Team EQZ, they're capturing more ground for themselves. They're overtaking the players of Team Zero Tolerance. But Zero Tolerance, they're already back away. They've already backed away, and with that, we will not be seeing the fight, I suppose. Storm is still trying his level best to get some knocks here, but Revo, his vehicle seems to be stuck here, and we are seeing Perfect trying to help him out. So with that, the fight that could have taken place will not take place anymore as we have Zero Tolerance completely backing out. And with that, guys, stage 2 is now closing down. So we have 102 meters for Team EQZ to make the way inside the zone as well. And for now, we are 11 minutes into this game, guys. So talking about the top team in terms of the overall ranking, we have Team 1 Hit XRLX still at the top with 51 points, and not far away we have Team 4 Knights. Legit 7 are there in the third position, and then we have VPXVX in the fourth. And in terms of the bottom three, we have Crown, ETX, and RxN. So these are the teams at the top, and these are the teams in the bottom. And on your screen, we have Team 4 Knights, Marksman, trying to go in for the fight against Zero. So the players of Team 4 Knights, they're going in for the throwables. The grenade almost finished the work here. And with this grenade coming in, oh, I thought the finish will come in. And now it's a 1v4 situation. The players of Team 4 Knights, they have the complete advantage. But we have, oh, okay, Zero still holding on, goes in for the first aid. But with that, Nigesh will be putting the nail in the coffin. And with that, guys, we have RxN ESPORTS going out, and the last 17 teams are here with a total of 59 players. The players of Team REDBULL ESPORTS on the other side are making their way inside the zone here.
Right, so we got Red Bull Esports over here, and from the looks of it, they will be getting into another fight as well. Meanwhile, we can see X1 Deadly Esports haven't completely finished off the fight that they were having. We can see the girls having a fight, guys. Haley taking a knock over there, and X1s will be still, holding on to the fight against VE Esports. This has been completely taken off. We did see a couple of knocks from against VEs, but the revives have been taken as well. We can see Haley confirming L7 concept on the other hand. Right, so the girls will be taking the fight, I believe, against L7's. Twinkle holding on to a position over here as well. Let's see, let's take a close review, guys. I am absolutely thrilled to see the girls playing it out really safely. We can see one of the girls being taken out. Couple of sprays over here by Twinkle. Now, obviously, the teams does have an advantage. We can see L7s will be, kind of holding on to different angles, different locations already. Down goes Haley, guys. Mighty was able to take down Haley. I'm not quite certain as to where exactly Haley was at. And see a couple of sprays over here by Demon. Simultaneously, he gets a couple of sprays as well. So Mighty kind of, mightily
Ooh.
trying to push into the girl's location. We can see Zayli being knocked out here by a beautiful grenade that was, and beautiful shots over here. Taken out Apex by Shaira. Let's see, she should be able to confirm the elimination though. And here it is, guys. Shaira completely on a beautiful shot, taking out Demon as well. Last man standing, solo versus solo, guys. Shaira versus the other solo man as well. This is completely chaotic, guys. Will the revive being taken as well? And here comes the solo man and Mighty coming in for the rush, being able to take out Shaira. Oh, Shaira will be able to take out, and down
Ooh.
goes Shaira, guys. Should have taken the rush immediately right after the complete knocks over there. So with that, guys, Team ATX will be eliminated in the 17th position. We can see X1's finally taking the fight into VE. So I think Nifty has a better POV of that. Nifty, over to you.
All right, the players of Team X1 did lead. They are taking the fight against Team PE here. Zero for now seems to be having the higher ground advantage, and we have Masa trying to climb up as well. Vimu gets the knock on Vicky, and Vicky for now gets the knock on Crazy as well. So we have Zero, the only player holding on here. Mew is down, Vicky is down. Chris, unfortunately, is out of this game already. So it's all the pressure and fate relying on Zero here for Team PE Esports. And yep, Zero. Ooh, he was trying to go in for the revive on Vicky, but now the door has been closed as we are seeing Vicky getting completely finished out here. The players of Team X1 Deadly on the other side, they just have three players alive as well from their team. So it's a 1v3 fight. It can be possible. Can Zero go in for the clutch? Oh, we have Vimu with the M249, guys, but it's just 40 bullets right now. All right, he goes in for the reload here. So when it's a 1v3, it's hard. But when the opposition has the M249, it's harder, guys. And we have VPX Esports here, Nero, representing his team, trying to hold on. Red Bull Esports on the other side, Rossi, he's trying to open the door. And we have Sensei getting knocked out, and the finish comes in as well. Sensei is down. The players of Team Zero Tolerance are really able to have the best of the games here. And with that, Daddy goes out as well. So finally, we have the players of Team Zero Tolerance going out. Daddy goes out, and we have VE going out as well. So the players of Team PE Esports, they managed to take one player along with him. So it's Masa and Vimu, the last two players holding on. And with that, guys, we have 14 teams and 45 players still alive. The stage 3 is closing out, and we'll be having the next zone getting formed up. And with that, guys, the stage 4 is here. So we still have 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining on the clock before the next zone closes in. And with stage 4 and stage 5 entering this match, we'll be seeing a lot more chaos breaking out all over the map. And with that, we have the players of Team Red Bull making their way inside. The players of Team EQZ on the other side are taking the fight here. Perfect has been knocked out. Taps holding on. Rev on the other side is inside the vehicle trying to make his way towards this fight. And with that, we have the players of Team EQZ completely manhandling the opposition here. The players of Team EQZ, they have the third party shots coming in their way as well. Tubbs on the other side goes in for the first aid, applies the first aid. The players of Team Fortnite, are they trying to come in for the third party? I'm not sure if they will actually go in for the slam, but we have the players of Team TLQ. Hexa running away here. So the players of Team TLQ Legends, Hexa will be the last guy. He's looking for a good place to hold, but right now the driving coming in from Hexa seems to be not on point, and with that the vehicle is already firing up. Might just get the vehicle explosion, and with that, Hexa finally manages to make his way towards a safer side.
Alright, guys, so phenomenal, exceptional gameplay over there. Now, moving straight into 4Ks over here. We can see Nigesh taking a beautiful DBS shot. However, we can also see that they've secured 2 eliminations so far. Now, just 4 teams have, secured themselves into the zone. So feels like, it's going to be a big hassle for the teams to get into their secured locations as well. Let's see, guys, who would be able to kind of, stay ahead of the game. We can see X1s are holding on to the locations as well. 4Ks will be coming against Team RLX's solo man over here. So I don't think they are actually aware exactly where Woods is at. So it is a ball busting movement that's gonna happen from Woods if in case he shows where his location is. What? Sorry for screaming out, but where on earth is he exactly at, and how on earth did he get in there is the question, right? So we can see PRM very casually moving around without knowing that there's a guy right above him. Meanwhile, we can see EQZs will be having the fight against WP and Team Weather Papa over here. And just one team holding on to the safe zone at the moment, guys. X1s are very lucky holding on a beautiful position over here. We can see a couple of sprays by Team Weather Papa. However, RxN Esports will be taken off completely. So with just two members alive for Team Weather Papa over here. I think Weather Papa is kind of stuck in an airplane at the moment. Well, worry less, guys. Stage 5 of the zone is here. With that, we can see VX Esports have been taken out and early, and we have Tranquility Matic being taken out. Right, so we can see another 1v1 that's gonna happen, and down goes Jonathan along with LF Tranquility. Righto, so 8 teams remaining and 22 alive. Now this is gonna be a very hectic moment as we are now in stage, as now we are in the 4th map, and teams are gonna battle it out really aggressively, given that the situation, and also that the teams need to kind of ensure that they are ahead of the game as well. For now, tentatively, RLX will be leading, but the tables could flip any moment, anytime. We're still in the 4th map, so let's see who would be able to secure the 4th chicken dinner.
Alright, the players of Team 4 Knights, they are going in for the revive here on Negation. And again, how did Woods get there, guys? I'm not really sure how, and if anybody that is watching the stream knows, do drop it down below, guys. Give us the source as well. Let us know how we go into that position where Woods is currently holding here. And talking about the players of Team EQZ, they are going in for the rotation. We just have Perfect and Revo, the last two guys here. Revo is leading the charge for his team. They are heading directly toward the sides of Team Red Bull, and the players of Team X1 Deadly on the other side. They were the first team inside the zone. They were unable to gatekeep the other teams from making their way inside. But again, for now, all that matters is that they are holding on. They're still surviving, and we have the players of Team EQZ here. All right, the two players going in for a lot of smokes here, trying to make a good cover for themselves. 4 Knights are right behind them. The players of Team PX not far away as well. So we have Nigesh, Pure Aim, and then we have Chris MVP as well. So these are the 3 players. Nigesh goes down. Pure Aim gets a very beautiful knock here, and with that, the finish comes in as well. Eqz Esports are out of this game. The players of Team 4 Knights are still not yet done. Even with 9 eliminations coming up in the tally, they're still not yet done. But for now, they have to take a small break as they have to get the revive on Nigesh. So Nigesh will be getting revived here. The revive can be possible 100%. And the players of Team X-Force, alright, the throwables are coming in their way. The players of Team X-Force still holding on here. So with a total of 2 eliminations, the players of Team X-Force, it's Akaza with 2, and we have Joker here trying to get the higher ground for his team. The players of Team Red Bull on the other side, they have a player down as well. So 5 teams still holding on, 16 players alive. The players of Team X-Force are going in for the rush against the players of Team Red Bull. Gojo is down, but still the remaining 2 players are trying to hold up, but the massive numbers coming in from Team X-Force gets the job done here. Alright, we are seeing the last player holding on from Team Red Bull, and with that, Roy is back, but not anymore as he gets sent back to the lobby here. So with that, we have the last 4 teams and 13 players alive. 4 Knights, XF, X1, and finally PX.
Alright, guys, so with that, a mini shout out to my amazing better half Razor. As incredible as you are, thanks for bringing so much joy and laughter into my life. Is to another life, another year of adventures and making memories together. Right, so with the guys, 4 teams remaining. Thank you so much for the clap. It's a 4 teams remaining as we got 4K, XF, X1 and PXs. Let's see, the battle is surreal. PRM gets knocked out over here by Akaza. I mean, there's a lot of knocks over here with that guy's team. 4K will be taken out. So we're down to last 3 teams. We got PX, we got X1, and also we got XF as well. Let's see, it's a complete game changer, guys. And you can see a beautiful spray over here by Lucy. Lucy almost knocked out here as well, guys. Now we got all 4 members of PX alive. We got all 4 members of XF alive. However, just a duo from X1. So let's see who would be able to secure the 4th chicken dinner for the day. You can see X1's leading with 4 eliminations so far. But if you take a probability count, guys, PXs does have the higher percentage, the probability of securing the chicken dinner. So, guys, Team X Force's Zakas are being taken out. It is complete pressurizing time for Team X Force as the zone will be closing in about 30 seconds. A couple of more grenades, beautiful grenades being connected to XF. You can see grenades after grenades being thrown, every possible utility being thrown towards the enemy's lair. Meanwhile, X1's holding on to the position, making sure that that either of the teams getting to fight. You can see most would have been knocked out if only Lucy's kind of spray kind of connected over there. So definitely, XFs are having a time of their own, guys. We can see one has been taken out already. Joker has been knocked out as well. So it's Eqz up to Dice and Batman to save the day. Just a duo for Team X4s and a duo for X1 and a whole squad for Team PX. Let's see who would be able to secure the 4th chicken dinner, guys. Drop your predictions down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and show your support, your utmost support for the teams that are participating today. Beautiful spray over here by Mesa. Unfortunately, X1 goes down, and with that, guys, we can see just last 2 members being taken out. So let's see, XF versus EXs. I will hand it over to Nifty to do the rest.
Alright, so the players of Team PX, they just have a duo holding up and they're up against a 3-man from Team XF, guys. So in terms of the manpower, the players of Team XF, they do have the advantage, but I'm not sure Batman goes in for the grenade. I'm not sure if there's somebody there. And with that, we have Dizzy looting out the airdrop. And the players of Team XF, they go in for the fight. They have the player knocked out from their side, but Naruto goes down as well. Nehan will now be the last guy holding on. It's a 1v3 situation, but Nehan needs to act right now. They have a player down, but again, he knows that the players are in a split location. So now Nehan seems to be going in for the sticky bomb, trying to get a knock with the sticky bomb. And with that, all the 3 players of Team X-Force are back on their feet. They're trying to go in for the rush on Nehan. Nehan in a 1v3 situation, and with the manpower coming in from Team X-Force, they take home the winner chicken dinner, and Team PX goes down in the 2nd spot. So for now, the 4th match is over as well, and we still have one more match remaining. And talking about match 4, it's the players of Team X-Force, guys, taking home the winner chicken dinner with 3 players alive. And let's see how the individual players from Team X-Force have played out in this match. And yep, guys, we are done with the 4th match as well. So we just have one match remaining, but again, the action does not end here, guys. We still have D2 of this Eqz Uprising tournament. So do join us tomorrow as well. And these are the winners of this match, guys. We have Batman, we have Akaza, and we have the 2 handsome guys as well. And with that, we have Team X-Force, guys, the winners of match number 4. And talking about the individual stats, we have Joker with 4, we have Dizzy with 1, we have Akaza with 3, and then we have Batman with 2 as well. So finally, Batman and Joker, they have come together to make a team for themselves. So it's Joker with 463 damage coming in, and with that, Dizzy with 530. And with that, guys, this is the match summary for this match. So we have 74 eliminations, 82 knockouts, 10,801 healing, and 0 grenade elimination as of this match. But still, we have 54 assists as well. So with that, let's move on to the next.
Alright, so match summary, guys. We have 74 eliminations, 82 knockouts, 10,801 total healings, 0 grenade eliminations, 54 assists, and 0 0 grenade eliminations and 0 vehicle eliminations as well. So this is your match summary upon concluding match 4. Let's move on to your next stat. Alright, so let's give it up for your most valuable player, PX Naruto, with 5 eliminations, 610 damage, 0 assists, and 157 healings. So this will be your most valuable player for match 4's Miramar Grand Finals of your Eqz Uprising. Let's move on to your next stat. Right, so your top players upon concluding match 4, we got Akazai, the 5th position with 3 eliminations, Mighty with 4 eliminations, Joker with 4 eliminations, Nigesh with 4 eliminations, and Naruto standing at the very top with 5 eliminations. So let's give it up one more time for your top players. Oops, my bad. That was a little bit of a distraction over there. Let's give it up one more time for your top players. Right, so let's move on to your next stat. Think we can move on with the next stat. Alright, so match rankings, guys. We got TLQ Legends with 0, VX Esports with 1, with the PAPPA with 1, LNN Crown with 2, Sons of Lions with 2, RxN ESPORTS with 2, LF Tranquility with 2, LUSTFIRE with 2, GGBB with 2, Zero Tolerance with 3, Origins Esports with 3, Legit 7s and REDBULL Esports with 4, GODZXRLX with 5, VE Esports with 5, Eqz Esports with 8, X1 Deadly Esports with 9, 4 Knights. Oops. That was a little bit of a glitch there, never mind. So moving straight on to your overall top players, we can see Purem with 10 eliminations, Dilla with 11 eliminations, Gojo with 12 eliminations, and Akaza stands with 13 eliminations, and Nigesh with 14 eliminations. So these are your overall top players so far. I think the tables have definitely turned and switched over here, Nifty.
Yes, indeed. So we are seeing Nigesh overtaking Dilla. So Dilla for now goes down, but still Nigesh with 14. And with that, guys, this is the overall score for the after match number 4. So we have 4 knights with a total of 58 points, and then we have RLX in the second position with 56, guys. So finally the overall ranking has been changed up as well. And in terms of the team in the third position, we have Team X Force, and as of the team in the bottom 3, guys, we have RxN ESPORTS, LNN Crown, and finally LUSTFIRE, guys. So this is the end of the overall ranking as well. Alright, so with that, guys, we are done with the 4 matches today. 1 hit, L7, 4 knights, and then we have Team X Force taking home the win. So just 1 match remains, and let's find out who will take home the winner chicken dinner in the last match. And with that, guys, this is JLo and Nifty Goat signing off for now, taking a short break, guys. See you all after the short break. We are back, guys, and as you all were waiting, guys, we have the last but not the least match waiting for you all. So Irangle will be the next match, and with that, guys, after the next match, it will be the end of day one. But again, if you are still eager for more action, then guys, we have the day two of the Eqz Uprising tournament tomorrow as well. So do join us for tomorrow. And right now, with me, we have JLo. So do you have anything to add, JLo?
I mean, we are in the final match, the deciding match out of all. So let's see, who would be able to secure the final chicken dinner. And most possibly, the tables could turn off. I mean, it could flip anytime, right, Nifty? So,
Yes.
kicking things off finally with the map of Erangel, we can see there's 20 teams already, 79 remaining. Let's see who would be able to secure the last final chicken dinner.
So in terms of the overall ranking, guys, we have seen the players of Team 1 hit at the top, but as of last match, we have Team 4 Knights finally overtaking and overshadowing the players of Team RLX. But again, we have one more match and just 2 points between the two teams. So which team will be at the top of the table after day 1? Let's find out. And currently we have the players of Team 4 Knights dropping down towards the Novo area, I suppose, and Son of Lawns are dropping down towards the military base island here. And with that, talking about the flight path, we are starting in down south near the military base, and then we are heading up towards the Jogopol and the hospital area. So with that, the first zone will be getting formed up real soon, and we have the players of Team EQZ there dropping down towards the Premox area. And with that, guys, we have the very first zone getting formed up right near the Pochinki, I guess I would say, towards the southern Pochinki area here. So we are bidding farewell to the flight path for the very last time for today, and the pilot might be very tired as well with all the flying. And with that, guys, we have the players of Team PX currently somewhat towards the center, and a lot of teams have dropped down towards the southern part. So all the teams who have dropped down towards the southern part, we might be seeing a bridge camp coming in from Team PX. And if we are seeing some early fights taking place towards the Jogopol city area as well. So Team Tranquility are not staying tranquil anymore, guys. They're going in for the fights and they have already lost out on a player. So Team Tranquility right now, they have the man disadvantage. And in terms of their teams here, I guess around 3 teams might be near this region here. However, we do see the players of Team LUSTFIRE going down as well. So even with just 2 minutes into this game, we are seeing Wolf going in for the dagger finish there, guys.
Right, so we definitely see the first blood has been taken off, and we can see TRQ, one of the members, is also not available, and so does Team AT LUSTFIRE. We got Aiki, one of the team players for Team Anteku. So let's see. We also got just the 2 girls. We got Twinkle and we got Haley. Let's see if the 2 team members would be able to take a go at Team RLX over here. They're already secure in their positions over here, and seems like they're kind of targeting the team at the moment. We can see WP will also be taken out completely one by one. Meanwhile, we can also see Team Crowns will be having the fight against Team Souls one more time, guys. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the 2 teams are having a fight, back to back, Team Crown versus Team Souls. So it is in military base that they're having the brawl at. Now let's see, last man standing for Sons of Lions. We got Axems, who will be heading straight into the revival over here. Meanwhile, I don't think the Crown's esports solo man here, he comes straight into the Sons of Lions lair. Rather, he's going straight in for the revival, but I do not think, he would have ample enough time to get the revival done. As we can see, Axems will be kind of trying to get them with a grenade, but let's see if the grenade connects, and here goes Axems down. Unfortunately, he should have rushed, from my opinion. We can see Team LUSTFIRE will be eliminated in the first go itself, so we're down to last 19 teams and 70 remaining. Sons of Lions over here will be having the fight, guys. We can see Mythic and Meto has already been revived. So Obviously, the fight is gonna begin over here, and we can see Matter overlooking into Crown Z Sports solo man over here. We got Sharks, so let's see if Sharks would be able to get the 1v3, or instead will he be going in for the revival. As we can see, the three members, the three musketeers, will be heading straight into Team LNN Crowns. Esports over here, and beautiful knock, a beautiful one over here, and taking out Sharks as well. At the same time, a stunt will be blinding Sharks completely out. And
Oh,
with that solid,
oh,
beautiful squad wipe here, beautiful. Unfortunately, they will be getting more shots over here by Team 4K, taking out Sharks. So solo man standing for LNN Crown will be solely himself. I don't think he has any means of escaping, because we got Nigesh overlooking and eyeing on any possible threats, right? So still 18 teams and 66 remaining. I believe Nifty has a better POV from 4 nights, and down goes Crowns, guys. Unfortunately, Soli was spotted. So three teams have been taken out early on. We're down to 17 teams and 64 remaining.
all right. So that was a very short-lived victory coming in from Crown Esports. Even though they got the finish against the players of Team Son of Lawns, we have the players of Team Crown going out as well. Oh, Tranquility on the other side are losing out on the players one after another. Titan will now be the last guy. Goes in for the grenade. Does not get the knock as he was hoping for, but still, Titan. Alright, the grenade is coming in. It's cooked in well, and Verapapa on the other side trying to hold up. Jump shots coming in from Titan. And the players of Team Verapapa, they should come in together. It's just one player holding on from Tranquility, and he's already low. But we do see some as soon as I mentioned the third party being there, the knock, it's not a knock, it's a complete direct finish coming in. And Tranquility are out of this game with 2 eliminations. And we have the players of Team Legend 7 literally flying towards the opposition here. So Verapapa, they have lost out on 2 players as well. Verapapa and Apex will be the 2 players holding on. Apex, he has the S1897. Yep. And he has the M416 as well. Alright, S12K will now come in next. The players of Team Verapapa. It's just a duo against the entire squad from Team Legend 7. So 2v4 fight will be breaking out next. Concept already has the flank angle, but his location has been compromised as well. So they know exactly where Concept is. And Concept on the other side is trying to hold on here. Vedapapa is here as well with the S1 2K. So with that, the players of Team Vedapapa, they're trying to hold on, not make any moves for now. And we have the players of Team EQZ on the other side of the map going in for the rotation. And in terms of the overall ranking, once again, guys, we have 4 Knights at the top, 1 hit in the second, X-Force in the third. And look at the difference, guys. The point difference between the first and the second position is just 2, guys. So the point difference is not that much between the 2 teams. And this is the very last match for today. But guys, we still have 5 more matches tomorrow. So this event is not yet over. And again, guys, this skin, I don't know what it is with this skin. It's just too funny, guys, for me. The players of Team EQZ. Oh, very beautiful switch coming in from Tubbs here. Gets the knock here. A very good knock coming in from the side of Team EQZ. And we have the players of Team BP on the other side still holding on. And the finish comes in from Tubbs. And with that, it will be Tubbs with the first elimination for his team. Revo is already out. And yep, EQZ, they're making their way towards the safer area. But on the other side, we have the players of Team BPXBX trying to get a knock here. Verapapa goes out. And with that, we have the last 15 teams and 53 players still alive.
Right, so WPVX Esports over here, 3 members alive. We can see Nero kind of, aggressively going against EQZs. So let's see if LF EQZs, or would it be VX Esports to kind of, hold on to a very advantageous position over here. VX Esports still kind of, overlooking into EQZ Esports over here. Meanwhile, just a reminder, we are down to 15 teams and 53 remaining. So we can see, early on itself, a lot of clashes, a lot of fights that took place. And most definitely we would be able to see some really aggressive gameplays, because given that this will be the deciding map, the final match for all the 20 teams that will be actively participating today. So it's going to be a do or die situation. We're going to definitely witness from all of these teams. We did see, already one, two, three, four, five teams that have been eliminated early on. So that itself sets a clear example. Oops, that was a quite unfortunate smirk. Regardlessly, so just to reiterate on things and emphasize as before, guys, I think given the circumstances, teams might need to kind of play it out safe, given that all of the teams will also be holding on to positions, kind of securing the placement points. Storm with a beautiful spray, but unfortunately does not connect. We can see BB is going against 4Ks, Pure Aim taking out Worry BB at the same time. Let's see, let's take a closer view. I think 4Ks are having the next fight against GGxBB. However, Nero still holding to the same position, VX holding to the same position as well. We can see RxNs that most probably might come into a third party scenario. And what on earth was that I was witnessing? 4K Purem taking off Worry at the same time, completely confirming a elimination. So 4K is going against the rest of the BB members, guys. This is absolutely insane. We can see Tabs, the newest addition for Team Eqz Esports, coming in with his utilities. Let's see if the utilities connect, though, is the question. Unfortunately, it does not. But we can see it might most possibly connect Nero, as Nero is inside, and down goes Nero, guys. A beautiful time ticking bomb over there. With that, we can see Tabs is also damaged. Meanwhile, we can see RxNs moving into closer for a quick third party wipe. So here it is, guys. EQZs versus VXs versus RxNs. Who would be able to walk away safely is the question. We can see a couple of sprays over here confirming Nero. With that, they would be able to secure 2 eliminations. Here comes Kalpa straight into the lair, straight into the fight for the third party, guys. The third party is insane. Kusa taking out Stormy QZ. EQZs must have definitely not witnessed him. And what on bloody hell is happening? Legit 7s over here as well. Demon goes down, guys. RxN's on fire. We can see almost all of the members are alive. VXs versus L7s versus RxN, so many teams in one layer of a small huge fight. So it's Mighty goes down by such here as well. Last two members for RxN. Down goes Kalpa, solo man standing for RxN. Let's see, with that star confirms the elimination, and down goes RxN. Down goes Eqz Esports. L7s versus VX's solo man is the fight we are about to witness. Let's see, guys, who would it be? L7s or would it be WP's VX? Drop your comments down below on your prediction, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and show your support. You can see Slayer being knocked out as well, meanwhile, from 4Ks. And what if GGBB will be taken out, guys? So rush in straight into VX's layer, and down goes VX. So with that, guys, we are down to 11 teams and 37 alive. Right, so if you take a look at the leaderboard, we can see 4K is leading with 58 points plus an addition of 6 plus. We can see one hits leading right behind them with 56 points along with 3 eliminations. L7's the third position with 39 and 6 eliminations. Excess with 43 points so far. So this is what you call a complete domination from the teams that are actively participating today. So let's get a better POV from Nifty. Nifty, over to you. I think you have a better view into the origins that the fight we're witnessing here at the Water City.
Yes, indeed. So we have the players of Team Origins taking the fight against Team TLQ, and Hackshot for now is really low. He needs to apply the first aid and is going for it right now. And on the other side, we have Void and Banana trying to hold on. So Banana has the grenade here. So they're trying to get some knocks with the throwables. The players of Team Origins, they have a total of 3 players here, and alright, it's 0 with the flank angle. Federal does have the back lines as well, and Hackshot again trying to go in for some knocks with the grenade, but Unfortunately for now, both the teams are not able to get the knock against each other. We have Banana here going in for some boosters, or is it? Yep, he's going in for some boosters here. Zero on the other side is just holding on. And look at that, guys. They're not taking the fight inside the zone. They're outside in the blue. The zone is dealing out the damage. And we have Origin Esports with 3 up against 3 players from Team TLQ as well. And in terms of the next safe zone, guys, it goes down south towards the ferry pier. So we have the players of Team PE Esports, and then we have Team Zero Tolerance here going in for the central compound directly. The players of Team X1 Deadly still holds on to the area near the bridge. And we have the players of Team X Force on the other side trying to chase down Sensei. Is Sensei getting chased down? I'm not sure. And with that, guys, Origin Esports and Team TLQ, they really need to take on this fight really quick. Batman is back here, guys. We have Dizzy as well, and then we have Akaza, and finally we have Joker. So the 4 players of Team X-Force, currently the players of Team X-Force, they are holding on to this higher ground area. And with that, Zero goes in for the spray down. Void is already down. So the backup needs to come in. Banana on the other side, I guess, is going in for the revive here. Gets the knock. Caesar goes down. The players of Team Origin Esports for now, they have the advantage in terms of the manpower, as they have 3 players still holding on from their side, and on the other side, the players of Team TLQ, they just remain with the duo. Alright, Hackshot will now be getting rushed on next, but Woods, he just knocks himself out with the grenade here. VE Esports versus GODZXRLX. The 2 teams here, they just have a ridge in between, and the fight is breaking out. The tribbles are being tossed upon each other, and we have Mew getting knocked out by Akaza from behind. So we are seeing the third party coming in as well. 3 teams are here. TLQ Legends goes down as Banana gets the final touch here with the shotgun, and with that, Chris is going in for the grenade here. The grenade is coming in, not in the right direction. Mew gets completely finished out. The players of Team GODZXRLX here, they have all the 4 players holding on, but I would not say the same for Team PE Esports, as just the duo remains. A 4v2 situation coming in, but Chris goes down. We have 8-9 here as well. So 8-9 is going in for, is it B9? I'm not sure, guys, whether it's B or 8, but let's just say 9. Let's just call him 9, guys, because 9 is for sure. So with that, we have the players of Team VE Esports here holding up with 9 and Chris. The revive comes in as we have the third party barging in as well, and 9 goes down. Chris will now be the last guy holding on. We are having a lot of follow-up grenades coming in. It's a human-made red zone here in this area. Chris goes in for the smoke, makes a cover for himself. 9 on the other side is now getting the revive here. With that, the players of Team X-Force, Akaza, can be seen out there trying to go in for the fight here. Team X-Force on the other side, we have Joker, Batman. Alright, 9 burns alive with the Molotov. 9 goes down by Akaza. And with that, guys, VE Esports remains with the last player. Crazy can be seen on our screen here. And with that, the next zone. Alright, still all the players that are alive are inside the zone. So for now, the teams, they don't really have to go in for the rotation next. But let's see where the next zone will get formed upon, guys. So with that, we have the players of Team XF holding on to a good location, and Innovic goes down from Wolf. So the players of Team 1 hit the team in the second position for now. They're not yet done with the fights. They do have 4 eliminations in the tally, and they get a player down from Team Zero Tolerance, but Zero Tolerance, I guess, they just have 3 players holding on. So let's see how well the fight will be breaking out between the 2 teams there.
Alright guys, so heading straight on to the Origins Esports POV over here. We can see it's a 3-man power that will be leading towards the final match. I feel like, they might most probably not be getting themselves involved early into any early clashes itself. And speak of the devil, guys, a beautiful spray against Void over here, I believe should be from Team X Forces, or it should be from Team VEs if I'm not mistaken. We can see is stagnant with 10 teams and 31 remaining. RLX is holding on to a position right in the mid of the zone. That gives them more advantages to kind of stay ahead of the game. We can see Eqz will be the team that they'll be having the first clashing, guys, and we can see Woods over here getting a little bit of damage as well. Right, so Team RLX leading with 4 eliminations so far. You can see what sort of domination we are about to witness, guys. I think, given the circumstances, I feel like they're kind of, trying to hold on, secure more uh, elimination points, given that they have been, they've turned into the second position, so they need to kind of hold on to the first position. We can see VE's solo man, Chris, holding on to his position as well. Let's see, guys. Here comes the rush straight into Chris. Let's see what sort of strategy Chris is about to pull out. Will he be able to take down one of the members of RLX? And here it is, guys. The fight has begun. Down goes Chris, unfortunately. With that, RLXs are able to secure 6 eliminations so far. So VE will be eliminated in 10th position. We are down to just 9 teams and 28 remaining. So we got L7s over here, and we also got L7's leading with 6 eliminations rather. I think right beside L7 we've also got Team PX's straight away looking into Legend 7's layer, but again, kind of holding on, still not getting into any fights, given that they need to head into the zone as well. So they gotta kind of play it really safely.
Alright, so Legend 7. We are seeing Legend 7 and X-Force having very close amount of points between the two. So the point difference is not really that high between the two teams. So it is a battle for the first and the second position, and there's another battle for the third and the fourth position as well. So even though this will be the very last match for today, we still have 5 more deciding matches tomorrow. So do join us tomorrow as well to see how this event will end. And currently, guys, for this match we are in the stage 5 with just 38 seconds remaining on the clock. Okay, we are seeing the players of Team 4 Knights taking the fight and the other side, and the players of Team Legend 7. Alright, they're jumping down as well. REDBULL Esports on the other side, Gojo is here, still holding up, and Sensei goes down, and with that, I guess Zero Tolerance, they're having a tough time here. They're currently in the 17th position here. Boogie does have the grenade in his hand. He's trying to go in for the finish here. Not in the right spot, and with that, how did he not go in for the shot? And yep, the players of Team Legend 7 instead wipes out the players of Team Zero Tolerance, and with that we have the last 7 teams and 21 players here. Alright, so Legend 7, they have the last 3 guys holding on. Concept is inside the vehicle. I guess Concept will now be leading the charge for his team. He's trying to get a good position for his team here. The zone is closing in. This is the stage 5, so the amount of zone damage that will be coming in from the blue zone, it will be significantly higher. And now Batman is getting rushed in here. He's the only guy holding up from Team X-Force. And with that, guys, Team X-Force goes out early on. Team Legend 7 are still here. So I guess for today, the battle has been won by Team Legend 7 for the 3rd position. But again, if they play exceptionally well, guys, if they play really well in this last match, they might be able to take the higher position. But again, we never know. And we have 4 Knights and Team 1 Hit on the other side, very close to each other in terms of the point. And alright, Legend 7 Apex gets a lot of damage from Gojo, but Gojo unable to trace him down. REDBULL Esports, 3 players are here. They're trying to see where the opposition are, and the players of Team 4 Knights. Alright, Nigesh, Pure Aim, Fitz. The 3 players are alive. They do have the higher ground, but in terms of the zone as well, they do have the edge of the zone under their control. So the players of Team 4 Knights, guys, they might be able to take home the win if the next zone falls upon them as well. So the next zone, it will be getting formed. All right, the next zone is closing out in the next 17 seconds here. So with that, the players of Team RLX are alive with all the 4 players. So 1 hit and 4 knights, guys. The battle between the two is really heated up, guys. It's the neck-to-neck battle in terms of the overall points, and now RLX are trying to get the vehicle explosion here. A lot of free eliminations are available for them right there, and with that, this will be the 8th elimination added up to the points of Team RLX. So Team RLX, 8 eliminations coming in. We have the last 4 teams holding up. 4 knights are still alive. Legit 7 are here, and Team Origins are still alive as well. So 4 teams, 11 players. The players of Team Origins, they're getting the revive on Banana, and we have just a duo holding on. So Team Legend 7 now losing out on the players, gets wiped out in the 4th position with a total of 9 eliminations, and the last 3 teams are here. Alright, Pure Aim, jumping left and right, trying to spot out the players. Banana is right behind the smoke. The vision has been blocked for the players of Team 4 Knights. But again, guys, 4 Knights and Team 1 Hit. These are the 2 teams in the top 2 position respectively, and this might just be the game changer for either of the teams, guys. Whoever takes home the winner chicken dinner, or whoever ranks higher, will be taking home the top 1 position in my opinion. But for now, the 3 teams are still alive. Now let's make it 2, guys. So it's 4K versus 1 hit for the winner chicken dinner. It's a 4v3 fight. Team 1 hit, they do have the advantage, but Pure Aim gets a knock here on Nyx. Very good knock coming in from the sides of Pure Aim, and with that we have the players of Team 4K making the way towards this fight here. Oh, another player goes down as Pure Aim gets the knock with the hovercraft, and now it's the last 2 players holding on from Team 1 hit. Even with the man advantage coming in from 1 hit, they are unable to go in for a good fight, and with that the last player holds on from Team 1 hit, and the job is done. For Knights takes home another winner chicken dinner for themselves in today's day, guys. Okay, so we are done with all the 5 matches today, guys, and the very last winner chicken dinner has been taken in by the players of Team 4 Knights. So these are the 4 winners of the last match, and we'll be moving on to the individual stats for each of the players, guys.
Righto, so there you have it, guys. You're winning double chicken dinners by Team 4K. Let's move straight on to their individual stats. So what you're witnessing is Eqz Uprising with a with a prize pool of 50k in hand. So this is what you call phenomenal domination. Moving straight on to your winning team stats, we got Pure M with 6 eliminations, Nigesh with 2 eliminations, Freeze with 6 eliminations, Mars with 3 eliminations. So these are your winning team stats. Perfect example of how to dominate the final match. So we can see the MVP scoring a total of 6 eliminations, 767 damage, 1 assist, 246 heals. Let's give it up one more time for your MVP of match 5's grand finals of Eqz Uprising, Freeze. MVP. Alright, let's move on to your next stat. So top players, we can see hashtag 5 stands L7 Concept with 4 eliminations, 1 Hit Wolf with 3 eliminations, Dilla with 5 eliminations, and Pure M with 6 eliminations, along with Freeze with 6 eliminations. So these are your top 5 players for the grand finals of match 5. Let's give it up one more time for Freeze, Pure M, Dilla, Wolf, and Concept. Let's move on to your the match rankings. So we can see Zero Tolerance, LUSTFIRE, GGBB with 0 points, Eqz Esports and TLQ Legends with 1 point each, Sons of Lions along with LF Tranquility and VE Esports, VX Esports with 2 points each, RxN ESPORTS and X1 Deadly Esports with the PAPPA with 3 points each, LNN Crown with 4 points, Eqz Esports with 5, Team X Forces with 5, REDBULL Esports with 6, Origins Esports with 10, hashtag 3 stands Legit 7s with 13 points, hashtag 2 stands RLX with Well, that's quite unfortunate. Never mind. So moving straight on to a match summary, we can see 75 eliminations, 78 knockouts, 7,972 total healings, 5 grenade eliminations, 40 assists, and 2 vehicle eliminations. So this will be your match summary upon concluding match 5 of your EQZ's Uprising. Let's move on to your MVP Grand Finals. We got 4K Nigesh with 16 total eliminations, average damage of 568.4, average assist of 1.6, average healings of 261.2, and 5 matches played out. Let's move on to your next stat. So your overall top players, we got XF Akaza with 15 eliminations, Gojo with 14, Pure Aim with 16 eliminations, and Dila with 16 eliminations, Nigesh with 16 eliminations. So these are your overall top players. Moving straight on to your overall standings, guys. For day 1, we got RxN with 6 points, LUSTFIRE with 6 points, LNN Crown with 9 points, Zero Tolerance with 12, LF Tranquility with 14, GGBB with 14, TLQ Legends with 16, Sons of Lions with 17, WEDHA PAPPA with 20, Eqz Esports with 24, VE Sports with 25, Origins Esports with 26, X1 with 26, VX Esports 29, EQZ Esports 30, REDBULL Esports 34, Xforce 48, hashtag 3 stands L7 with 52 points, hashtag 2 stands RLX with 74 points, and hashtag 1 stands 4 Knights with 85 points. So these are your overall standings upon concluding day 1 of EQZ's Uprising for the prize pool of 50k. So today's schedule, we can see double chicken dinners by 4Ks, and equivalent we can see Miramar being dominated by Team Legend 7 as well as Team X Forces, and we've also got Team One Heat who were able to dominate the first map itself, kicking things off straight, very smoothly for the team. So this is your today's schedule for concluding day 1. Now we do have the day 2 to be played out as well. Well, technically it will be for today, so this will be the deciding day, the deciding matches, 5 matches rather, to witness who would be able to be crowned as the EQZ's Uprising champions. So Nifty, it was definitely an honor casting alongside with you. Well, there's more left as we head straight on to day 2 as well, so I'm super excited.
Same here. And yep guys, thank you everybody for staying till the very end, and if you have not yet subscribed guys, so do hit the subscribe button so whenever we go live next you get updated. And once again, we are just done with day 1 guys, we have day 2 still remaining, so the battle for the top position, it will continue tomorrow, and we can see a very tight battle between Team 4 Knights and Team One Hit for today, but tomorrow we might be seeing another team barging in for the top position guys. So nevertheless, let's see how well the fight will break out tomorrow. And for today guys, it's JLo and Nifty Goat signing out guys.